plans to murder you with toxins and racism. Maybe a little bit of racism.
Oh, a little bit. It's like a pinch.
Just a pinch, but it's not so bad. They're a hateful race, but they hate everyone equally as long as they are not themselves.
I don't know if that's a great excuse. I'm not racist. I just hate everyone equally.
I mean,
I guess.
Is it?
I mean, racism is when you hate a specific race.
True.
And I guess
unless you're like a Nazi.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you said that live on stream.
Oh, cool. Hi, guys.
Wait, did we?
You said that N word on stream.
Completely out of context. Cool.
Yes.
Just the way I like it. Oh, boy.
I gotta pick the weirdest time to go live. I'm still
Man.
playing Death Stranding.
Usually it's egg on someone else's face. It's egg on my face. I don't like this.
Listen. I don't think anyone is.
Do it again.
I don't think anyone here is gonna shed a tear that we made fun of those freaks. Okay.
Of course. Here we are discussing the.
Reminder: I will put it in the chat. You might want to go into YouTube editor and get rid of the first 2 seconds of the stream.
2 seconds.
Potentially.
We've been on starting soon for like a little while. Like it's gonna.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to dig. So YouTube bots are gonna have to dig for that one.
I guess we'll find out. I love how everybody in the chat's responding. Cybrin, Kepskid, even Nicole's in the chat. It's like, we started the stream. We're starting the stream with discussing the, I guess you could say, skill tree of racism.
For quick context, we mentioned like cats, and
what's
it was
the context?
What if Dole was like an orange cat, and it was just like, well, my grandma had like 4 cats that one of them was orange, even though they were from the same litter, even though it was like a black cat. Yeah.
Dole's looking.
I'm trying to salvage this, and I'm failing.
Dole is looking mighty different today. He's a little brown. Seems to be wearing.
One could say almost orange.
Wearing a suit
Vince,
and tie.
I swear to fucking God, every time you're like, I'm not gonna tell this man that his reactive is not what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna.
Oh no, it is exactly what it's supposed to be.
I think it's exactly the way it needs to.
I'm a Digimon. Look at me. If you pay attention to the little sprues that my little critter here is cutting into, it's got Monster Hunter stuff. It's got a dice in there. It's almost like I was meant to be here.
Okay, it's me. It's Dolus.
Oh my God.
It's still brown on my screen.
He metamorphosized before our eyes. He got serious.
Dole, you are no longer crispy. Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
You were crispy just a second ago. And now you're soaking wet on your non-talking screen.
What's the screen?
Oh. Whew. All right.
Are your eyes okay?
What a wonderful.
Are you
day.
okay? Is what I'm asking you.
Apparently not. We're about to die.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, we're still in combat, aren't we?
Oh, good.
Yes,
Good God. All right.
Hello, everyone.
Yep. Hello,
DM,
everyone.
where did we last leave off?
Where did we last leave
Our
off?
last ass kicking.
We left off at getting your ass handed to you mercilessly by these nightmare dragons. Oh, hold on. I should probably do something in our call here. Gonna try something a bit different. A little.
Oh wait, the Sirenscape too.
I was just about to be like, wait, my Sirenscape. I forgot about Sirenscape. Sirenscape.
Well, you see that is what I'm doing. I'm gonna do this.
Oh yeah, we can just literally just
So
and then honor roll and don't watch the stream.
Well, that's the thing. I've only captured it to this specific program.
Oh, okay.
So here's the thing,
neat.
because I've come to the realization that this is 10 times easier than having you guys click on a bunch of links, having you guys have to open up a browser, and then on my end, having the stream listen to what is quintessentially ear garbage because the sound, for whatever reason, going through the web browser devolves into a mess. But so far, from what I have tested in the background while talking with you guys, this works perfectly fine. Bless you.
Bless you. We had a sneeze.
A
Fuck off.
What?
What was that?
It's a sad trombone. What do you mean?
Oh, did you just play that from the... Oh, it works. Cool.
Very neat. And we can adjust the volume on our own terms.
Yep. You can adjust it on your side, and I can balance it out through
It's
the
a good
stream.
workaround.
It is indeed. And
I'm not gonna lie, I thought one of the purple buttons on the side was Gaywick Battle. I was about to question what that was.
I'm sure you did.
You mean the Grey Wick battle with the R right there?
I see. Actually, I did not see, because my Discord's super small.
Okay, so Shannon, I'm gonna need you. I know you've been working with Hell of a Boss. I know you've been working with fucking Hasbin. I know that the gay is like in your brain, but I need you to just just dial it down a little bit, a smidge, a hair.
Side note: this was a fan project, not the actual production, by the way.
You
Do not
lost.
Let that get construed.
You lost sleep over a magazine.
There you go.
It's a cool magazine, though. A zine.
It is very cool. I get to see everything. It's so pretty. I feel inadequate. Anyway.
Shut
the fuck.
You'll see it for yourself when it comes out.
You're gonna eat this toxic positivity whether you like it or not. Choke on it if you have to.
I'm eating my salad. Fuck off.
This is
What the fuck are you doing with a salad? Get a fucking cookie.
What?
Why a cookie?
Wait, excuse me.
It's tasty.
So is the salad. Don't hate. I'm eating my people, okay? Leave me be.
Oh, you cannibal.
I can't believe you eating your people.
You know what?
You see, this is why I'm telling you to get a cookie.
Burn in hell.
That bird.
Now I have unfettered access and nothing will ruin it. It's wonderful. It's great.
Real quick, I do want to read out.
Did.
Yeah. Technically, Pride Month is over, but I don't care. Pride Month is every month.
Correct.
Let's go.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. We can't be gay no more. Wolf, you gotta hide your snake. Sorry. You gotta tuck him back in the desert bazaar
Yeah, Wolf, go
shop
hide your
thing.
snake.
Fuck that. Went through hell and back just to get him.
I thought
And
you
now
were
you gotta
making
put him back.
euphemism for a second there.
Euphemism.
For once, I was not making a dick joke. Believe it or not.
Eat one of. Hold on. Let me see if I'm reading that correctly from James. Eat one of them vegan cookies that taste like sweet drywall. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I mean like
not.
the cookie. Vegan cookie.
I actually
wait.
like cardboard.
That just sounds like a freaking rice cake.
There are ones without eggs.
I love rice cakes.
Rice cakes are great, especially my little chocolate ones.
I love my salt and vinegar ones.
Hell yeah. See, totally vegan until we go and eat until we go have our hamburger. But fuck off. Anyway. Oh,
It's not
so.
long, but Nick up.
Let me get rid of this pause off the screen here. So where did we last leave off? Let's see. We were beating up a dragon and stacking a bunch of status effects on this dragon, who is currently pinned and grappled by a moth, who is also currently getting pimp slapped by a serpent. And then this one over here is getting up after being chucked into what is essentially just oil barrels. And the oil is now flowing onto the ground and soaking into the wood of the ship. Totally not foreboding as to the fate of what is to befall this ship in God knows how many turns.
Okay, good to know.
Oh my god, Kubaplex, thank you for the 50.
50?
What the fuck?
Is that
Excuse
you?
me?
Wait,
Oh,
50
thank you,
euros?
Koopa.
50 euro.
Yeah.
Well,
Much
goddamn
appreciated.
screw.
Cool, thank you, dude.
They even have a message attached.
Did they leave a message?
No, they didn't.
I don't see one. No, they're just spreading the love. Hit
No
that like button on that.
message.
Yeah.
Ah, well, we appreciate
I do
it.
see Kepsic in the chat too. How come the other 6 deadly sins don't get their own month? One dedicated to gluttony, one dedicated to lust, one dedicated to greed. Come on, that would be fun.
No, it wouldn't.
Lust month. Oh, is that just not February?
Listen.
And
Maybe
isn't,
it's
wait,
Not
isn't,
really.
And isn't gluttony November basically?
True.
Wait, it is. Wait a minute.
Greed.
Okay,
wait. December is greed.
Greed is
Because
Christmas.
Exactly. Yep. Okay.
Oh my god.
We're cooking.
Because it got commercialized heavily
What-
to hell.
Wait, what's
Okay, no, we're getting distracted.
No, fuck you. This is important. This is important.
This is important. Wolf.
No. I am
February lust.
I am-
February
I
lust.
don't care. DM.
If we talk about this, maybe you'll get your physical die.
Since the British do not have Thanksgiving, every day would probably be Pancake Day.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Focus. People.
We are focused. we are clearly.
you are
I
not.
almost don't want to.
You are not.
Go into his room and choke him out.
Who?
Who do you think? I'll get the camera ready.
Would you?
Is April
do it, it'd be funny.
is Easter for like April? Is that Wrath month? Because people like try to like do like the egg hunts and get mad at each other.
I have a question about our current situation.
So can Raja lay eggs?
No, that's not the question. The boat is going to go on fire, correct?
The boat is not on fire. No. The boat is not on fire. The boat
Not
is
yet.
The boat is currently covered in oil, which is spreading onto the wood of the ship. And those barrels, those lovely caskets that are all along here, these other caskets all along here when you zoom out of this godforsakenly large image, everything down
Hold
here
on.
is
Yeah,
entirely
okay.
flammable. Everything here is flammable. Dare we even say combustible?
Cool. I think the DM's trying to send a hint.
I don't. Is he? Because I don't know if I want to do the light those on fire.
This is a clue that we
Reverse
could use for
psychology.
later.
Yeah, no, because I feel like he's just saying that to let us to think that we need to light it on fire, so we blow up the ship and make things worse.
I mean, making things worse is kind of the whole point. Did you just? I just now realized what you casted. Briny Bolt. Briny Bolt.
Is it his turn? Oh, so bitch, what you munching on over there?
I was about to say it's
Oh.
not your turn though. It's this dragon's turn over here, the one with the dice on it.
It was an accident. I was looking at it. I wasn't trying to cast it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
gotcha.
Mutiny, take over the turn.
Is that a? I gotta look. Is it a?
What you
Is
looking
that a
at?
spell or is that a cantrip? Briny Bolt.
It says there spell 1, so that means it's a level 1 spell.
Oh damn it! All right.
So 2 actions.
Yep, that's why it takes 2. Well, I mean, any spell can take 2 actions. Most spells, surprisingly, take 2 actions. The ones that take 3 usually have good payoff for the sacrifice of a whole turn. But I'm liking this because
enough.
it's like, oh, let's add blinded and dazzled if you do a critical success. Which, considering, once again, it's a new session, it's a new game, everybody starts off with a fresh hero point. Be sure to remember that you always get one.
Cool.
And if you do
Thank you.
and if you do something exceptionally dangerous or exceptionally just, cool, you will always be rewarded with another hero point. So don't be stingy. You're allowed to have 3.
Oh wait, we got one the last time for the hole in the floor, didn't we?
I did, but remember they always reset
That's
back
right.
to 1 every
It's
session.
reset.
Yep.
Right.
This
my
isn't like the inspiration die that everyone gets. Like, oh, you got to hold on to that 1. You got to hold on to that 1 in 5th edition. No, you get 3. You start off with 1 every session, but you're up to a maximum of 3. Use it or lose it, baby. Use it or lose it.
Gotcha.
Jump
All
in
right,
its mouth.
carry on.
That being said, let me see if I can find us the appropriate music for this, because I did make it a point to find... Ah, there it is. Nightmare Dragon Battle. Let's see what that sounds like.
Yeah.
Loud.
Yippee.
Let me lower that on my
I love
side,
the whale.
because if it's loud for me, it's loud for y'all.
I mean, I could always just turn it down, but
True, but I'm talking about the stream, not you guys. If it's loud
Oh,
for
yeah.
me, it's loud for them.
God, it's not just about us.
Indeed.
Why do you sound like that?
I don't know. Anywho, let's find out what the heck we're gonna do here. I know I lowered their ACs to something reasonable. No, I didn't. They were down to 20. It was 24.
I was
Never
gonna
mind.
say.
The one who had their AC lowered is because they're currently being grappled by a very angry moth. She just wants to go home. God damn it. Anyway, this here dragon. Let's do a quick measurement and find out how far I have to travel if I want this dragon to get me closer. Measurement tool. Let's see. Oh, that is not at all what I wanted to do. Why? Go away.
Right click to cancel. There you go.
Let's see. Ah, there we go. Measure distance. There we go. Damn. I do not get very far at all, even for 40 feet. I did make this map ridiculously big. That's my own fault.
Where's
Thank
the
God
oil
we're so
go
far
to, by the
away.
way?
The oil
Remind
is
me.
here because it came out of this here set of caskets. It's leaking onto
Right
the
about that?
floor. About there, yeah, that's about good.
Okay.
I now have to look at the initiative order because I don't like the fact that you asked that question. Ah, fuck me.
Don't worry about it.
Well, time
Don't
to
worry
sit
about
back
it.
and enjoy the show.
Let me see. Oh, oh no. Okay, that's cool. You know, I just measured that. I don't like that. So he's gonna move here. And does he have a ranged capability that can reach any of you guys? He's got a few. It would be mean. It would be very mean. So we're going to just cast...
Yeah, and you're a very nice person, Vince. You're very nice.
Ray of Enfeeblement.
You're a very nice person, Vince. Remember this.
I'm a very, very nice person. We're going to aim it at... Dole looks like a reasonable target, I think, unless I can't reach that. In which case, if this would be a waste of a spell. Let me break out the measurement tool again. Oh. So, that was indeed a waste of a spell, because he thought he could reach anybody with that. So in essence, he has wasted his turn, and is still with the oil. I hate it here. I truly
The
do.
oil.
Then we go over here to this guy, who has a bunch of current conditions that are just listed.
Okay, I forgot about this.
So they are grabbed, is suffering from persistent poison damage, persistent fire damage, is off guard, meaning the sneak attacks are just allowed to happen, and is immobilized because angry moth.
Thank you, Verico's wife.
You know, I did some stuff too, but
No, you did. That's why
Verico's
I'm
wife.
like, look at all this. Look at all this. Like, I could try to break the grapple. I think I'm gonna try to break the grapple. Is that enough to break the grapple, Moth, or is that not gonna work out? We're gonna find out now.
I'm gonna be shocked if that's not enough.
It broke the grapple.
Advantage.
I mean, you still have other advantages, I think.
I'll take it.
Did I... Oh. Am I not able to just break out of that? Like, I can't remove my own conditions for whatever reason. Hold on. Why am I not allowed to do anything? Am I just not allowed? So what you messing with over there, Nate?
Price kick. That was my last one.
How did you get the grapple condition again? Did someone else trigger it, or?
That would be the grabbed. There we go. So now grabbed is gone. I forgot that I could just go to the menu here. So grabbed is gone. So this dragon is free, but it takes an action to free itself, so it only has 2 actions left. So what is it going to do? Retaliation, of course. We'll do a good old-fashioned swipe of the tail, I think. Yeah, swipe of the tail. Now, Mr. Woe, you let me know when this hits, if it hits.
It's probably gonna hit.
Oh.
That fucking hits.
What's your AC?
25.
That's a critical, mate.
Yep.
Really? To start with? Jesus.
I told you, these things are gonna kill us. We're gonna die.
Maybe I'll roll shitty? I did not roll shitty. I repeat,
That was not-
I did not roll shitty.
In
not
one
surprised.
attack,
Oh, we're starting
I've
off
already
great.
lost half of my health. Okay. Let me get a calculator real quick.
Okay, I'll spread it evenly. Hey, Raja, here. I'll hit you with We'll also go with yet another tail. He's just gonna keep swiping with his tail. Yeah, surely that was a fluke.
Could you stop?
Does 21 hit?
What do you mean?
Hold on a second. I gotta find his.
21. I could have dodged that.
No, that does not hit.
So he missed, and now it's no longer his turn. Mr. Woe. Owie. Oh, I
Sorry.
forgot.
Oh,
Ouch.
that's my turn for some fucking payback.
I gotta take all that damage. I gotta take that damage. So I still had to take passive damage, little chip damage, but it's fine. It's fine. Now, Mr. Woe,
Okay.
you wouldn't be trying to plan a flank right now, are you, Mr. Woe?
I got the movement for it. You think I fucking won't? I will. Don't test me. Don't fucking test me. I'm here to deal damage, motherfucker. I'm moving over here. That's one action. For my second action, fire spitter from fucking flank, bitch.
Okay, so that means that for this attack, I do have off guard. My AC is 24 instead of 26.
All right, come on, get a crit. Come on, I'm begging.
And because it is off guard, you will also be able to apply your sneak attack.
Yay! That's only on damage though, so that's if that hits.
I'm sure you will hit.
Everything looks right.
What? you were.
Makes my hero point.
You're definitely allowed to use your hero point. Absolutely. Go for it. Go for it.
All right, that's my fucking hero point. That's some bullshit right there.
You got creative to this fucking session today, buddy.
Here we go.
Hey,
That's a crit.
Now, Nate.
So let me
No,
hit that
Nate.
critical damage.
No,
Add
Nate.
on the sneak attack.
Nate, you don't
You
need to
dealt
do
to
that.
me.
Nate, you don't
dealt
need to.
me.
You don't need to do.
You brought me down from 98 to 54. I'm about to do the exact same fucking same to you, buddy. Here comes that sneak attack.
Remember the good times. Remember the good times.
There were no good times. An eye for an eye.
Wait, did
Tooth for tooth.
Did I do the damage or not? Hold on. It's not applying.
What? Why would it not?
I don't know. Unless. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know what that means. But I pushed a button. So will the damage apply now? It did not apply. Why isn't it applying? Why isn't it
Oh
applying?
no.
Wait, did my...
The dragon's broken.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Lies away.
Let me get my
Did
calculator.
it apply to the other dragon?
It applied. It's just Wait. Why is that one on fire? No shot. Okay, that explains it. For whatever reason, this one is selected. Even though I was,
that's what it was.
even though I was clicking on the other one. What? Well, that's annoying. So I accidentally killed the other dragon.
Oh, whoops.
Oh.
Do you want to
Whoopsie.
just swap their places?
Nope. I'm just going to fix it. There we go.
They,
Oh my god.
Now
they.
you.
Oh my gosh!
I'm so
someone.
powerful. I can kill
one of
people
them
from
used-
across the room.
One of them used pain split.
Oh my god.
Okay. So this one, I have it selected, which means now select at least one token. I did! Okay, so I've selected this token here. So if I click on damage, there we go. Oh my god.
What happened? I look away.
So it's almost dead.
Oh, cool. I got one more attack in me.
Can you do 37 points of damage in one hit?
I'm praying for it. Here comes a physical strike with my fire spitter one last time. I need to do the other one because this is the second hit. Whoa.
Wait a minute. Oh wait, no.
Another crit?
I don't think that's another crit. I have 24 AC. You would have needed to roll 34. It is still a
Why is that
hit.
the option for crits? That's
It-
weird. Okay, damage.
Well, it always presents the option.
Does sneak attack still apply?
Does sneak attack still apply? I have.
Is it just for the one attack, or is it for every attack?
I believe it's for every attack because in D&D it's once per turn, but in Pathfinder it's every attack. Since I think you have less dice to roll than the D&D version.
I'm adding that shit on. Okay, here we go.
Is this-
sneak attack once more? This might do it.
Is this gonna kill me? Wait. I don't think that'll kill me.
Ah, so close. Nope, that's not gonna be enough.
That's okay. We literally have other people right here and a bomb enthusiast who will gladly take up that mantle.
Finish him off, guys.
All right, up next is Lies.
Okay. Let me see.
So there
I
is
need to
oil.
stop,
There is
turn
a
off the pen
dragon.
tool. There we go. Uh-huh. So
Were you drawing?
this one is
Were you drawing shit on my board again?
Huh?
Oh my god!
no.
Oh my god! I just zoomed out when you said that. Oh, it's so.
Cum Guzzler!
Cheeks, nut rag.
Oh my gosh!
Not the fucking god is a bastard and goddamn cursive.
That's so clean too.
I hate you. I want you to know. I
What? Do you
a-
have your tablet attached to your computer right now? Like.
No. Not at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
You just. As soon as you mentioned the pen tool, it's like, wait a goddamn minute. Then I had to look. The cum bucket.
Hold on, I'm screenshotting this.
I'm also screenshotting it.
God. Why would you slander my Pulsemon like that? Why?
It's my virtual tabletop call-out post.
Cum Guzzler.
Not the call-out
Cheeks. Nut rag. Stinky. I hate you.
That's the worst offensive one. That's the offensive. That one. That specific one.
You can't be stinky, man. That's just not on.
Okay, Shannon. Take your turn.
Okay.
You will have.
Yeah.
I will have my retribution.
Oh, fuck. I just put a target on my back, didn't I?
Yes, you fucking did.
Uh-oh, did I do
Okay.
that?
So this is down by a sliver, correct?
You could. Yeah, no. If you can do 16 points of damage, this dragon here is dead.
Okay. And this one's over by the oil, and then we have a twink in a cage. Okay, cool. So here's what I'm gonna do.
I gave you a token. of what he looks like, and you still call him a fucking twink. You.
An otter. Is that better?
No! just
What do you mean?
do your thing. Do your thing.
Okay. Alright, so, if I were to hit this bat over here is it over the oil or in the oil?
It's currently crawling on the oil. It has not taken flight.
Cool. Alright, then we're gonna do this again. I have to scroll all the way the fuck down. Okay. So,
no.
There we go. It's going to be I'm going to shoot it right here.
No.
So that way, even if it misses or it makes the reflex, it's still going to hit the oil area. So...
Time to load up that one Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Oh boy. Alright, let me make my save. Oh, may God have mercy on my soul, please. Let's go. Yay, I made it. I'm only going to take half of the
come on!
That's fine. Because Kabuski, and where's that all located?
On the oil.
Good job.
Oh, God.
So roll the damage, and then I gotta roll this horse shit.
Ah, yes.
Wonderful.
Oh no, all the artwork on the barrels are going to be lit up. Shit.
So the dragon only takes 15 points of that. However,
Gotcha.
we now have 3 rounds to end this and get the hell off the ship.
Oh.
For the sake of context,
I fucking knew it!
Hey, it makes life interesting, okay? We just bull rush through
we're
this ship.
small!
we're small.
Don't worry, it's
This
just a little
involves
cold in
those
here.
People's entire livelihood.
Do you that look like I care?
Oh, so right now, the the Yellow King is now staring at the fire that is forming and is currently cooking this dragon while spreading like wildfire into explosive armaments, to which, in his panic, he starts screaming for the party. Not to alarm everyone, but it's going to explode here soon. Can you get my satchel and we can get out of here?
So where's your satchel?
It's actually hanging right up there. He couldn't reach it.
Of course.
Wait, it's hanging where?
It's right
Okay.
there.
Right up
Wait,
there.
are we too small to
Alright.
reach it?
You are.
Are we?
You are.
Ah, okay, cool.
Can you use your vines?
Alright. I mean, I could, as long as I have one that's not...
As a cat, I can probably athleticism and acrobatics my way up there.
Question, what do we have left to fight?
You have this dragon. This dragon who is currently cooking in the fire is taking massive fire damage that I haven't even bothered to roll and calculate for. And this entire ship that is full of mimics and worms, which will surely die in the great conflagration that is this entire bottom deck.
This dragon right in front of you is about to die with like one more hit, so you can focus on
Right,
fighting
which-
him, and I'll just go save the Yellow King by locking him out of there. If Elias goes to grab the satchel.
Yeah, and I don't have anything that's a single-use spell that regarding my vines, so all I'm gonna do is just walk over here so that way you can at least jump up on me to get up there. Do your worst. I'm done.
Very well. Sylvanas, it is yours and your serpent's turn. What are you and Raja gonna do?
Okay. Okay, let me think.
You're panicking for no reason, bro.
The bag is hanging on the bars that he is in front of, right?
It's technically hanging on the post. So over here It's suspended on the post over here so that it's out of the way of his cell specifically. He couldn't reach it because he's behind the cell.
Okay, question. The door, is there just a regular door, or is it just all bars?
This is bars, so he can technically reach out. You technically could have been walking through the bars into his cell if you needed to.
Okay. All right.
Just focus on the dragon in front so we can at least get out of combat.
Well, because I don't know what else the dragon is going to do, and I'm not taking his good rolls for granted.
I mean, right now, you and Raja both flank thanks to Dole's positioning. So, right now, this dragon is flat-footed, or rather off guard. Doesn't mean any extra damage because you're not rogues. However, it does mean that the AC is slightly lower and a little bit more manageable to hit if you roll your dice.
What do I want to do? I will cast. Okay. I'll cast Frostbite.
The cantrip?
Yeah.
Alright, cast it.
Come on. Get out the.
There we go. Oh, that one doesn't... Oh, it just... Oh, I thought it was like roll attack. I gotta roll fortitude.
Oh, you've been getting all the saves every fucking time.
I am certain that there is nothing to worry about here.
Liar! Stop getting my hopes up. See?
Do I... Is it save for half or save period?
And then the target takes on a critical fail. It doesn't say.
You probably should have used a regular spell for this one. So because it doesn't say, it is just... It took no damage. Master.
I'm very upset right now.
Would you like me to punch it?
Well, that is literally the only thing I can make him do.
Thank you, Master. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
I absolutely endeavor. Should have just used it on the fucking fire.
Why try and put out the fire?
21 doesn't hit, does it?
You're about to make him become the dad of the party again.
It does not hit, no sir.
Of the fucking course it doesn't. Alright, my turn's over.
Oh. Alright, Winter. Let's see. She's going to use all of her movement and all of her turns, rather all of her actions, to aid in creating the human stepping stools, and use the help action when prompted. And
don't have to worry about your heals. I can take it.
Yep. And meanwhile, our girl here is just going to go for a punch. She's tired. She goes into... What stance change works here? I didn't mean to push that button, but that works too. I think what it is just I'm going through glitches today. That is all I'm going through. Thrashing Barrage. Okay, we'll do Thrashing Barrage. Because currently it is off guard, so it would get an extra 2 points of damage. So that is perfectly acceptable. We can do that. Let's see if we can roll a hit. If not, I'm going to cry. And so I cry. Can we do that again? And so I keep on crying. I am shitty with my rolls for once, and it's because I'm playing with an NPC that's on your side.
Yeah.
Goose?
Alright,
Nice,
first
okay.
time, Val. We're gonna make sure this...
Didn't you all have advantage?
No, it's only minus or pluses, that's it.
Oh.
So let's see, it was 35 feet, I think, right, for my distance for throwing far lobber. So I'm just gonna make sure of that before we continue any longer.
25 feet. He is within 25 feet of you. Exactly.
You know, that's actually, yeah. Let's just do the versatile, the simple thing I can do. Simple, and effective. It's gonna be great. Okay, it's not gonna be great. I missed the first one.
Hero point?
You have hero points. You all have hero points.
Do I want to use it immediately? Fuck it. Yeah. I'll use my hero point. If I can just get rid of that.
I believe in you.
Alright, let's try this again. Does this
Almost a
hit?
2.
That does hit, yes.
Thank you. Okay. And this one's gonna be electric damage.
Electric
Actually.
damage, okay.
So I'm gonna roll that. And a booski. Okay, that's okay.
Alright, so this one here is going to... Wait, do I have that selected? Make sure that's the only one I have selected. Oh, that's why.
And you're gonna take that damage and the splash damage that comes with it.
Alright, I take that damage. He still has 3 HP.
Fuck it, I should just maybe go one more time. Or just, I mean, I have 2 more attack turns, technically. Oh, how many I only have 2 versatile vials left. Okay, gotta make them count. Gotta make these count.
Throw it.
Unless I have a better item to throw instead that's not gonna, like, run out. I'll still do versatile vial. And here we go. Where's my... There we go.
That'll still
Does that hit? Yippee! And that was my second attack roll too, so... Okay, you should just die. You should just be dead.
And that would be correct, because
be
it is in fact
gonzo.
dead.
Yay! So are we just gonna go through the bars? Is that where we're heading? Is that where we're all heading?
Well, you could
We
go
gotta
through
get
the
'em
bars,
out.
but you got to get the bag that's up here. So you guys still have your actions to perform, and while the fire is now spreading and you can hear explosions going off in the background, the Yellow King is panicking. Please grab my bag and then hang on to me. Please grab my bag and hang on to me.
Oh wait, hang on. How long can... Hang on, I just realized. Fucking... Clep has fucking wings. Why don't I just send Clep to go get the bag?
Clep is also diminutive, and that bag is bigger than him.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because when
Good
you
point.
all shrunk, so did he.
So I guess just because we don't know how much strength it's going to be for one person to get a regular sized bag is tiny, I think Goose is just going to move as much as he can along with Clep, and they're just going to try to help out as much as they can. Oh, I think it's walking speed is... How much?
Yeah.
That was 25.
And that's your last action.
Yup. Same thing with... Yep. You're going to just return over here.
Excellent. Alright, top of the order. That dragon is currently dead and is continuing to burn. Oh, no, wait, no. The one that's continuing to burn is over here. Oh, dear. I guess it would have a turn, but right now it's trying to put itself out of the fire, but it can't because now it's just covered in all that oil. So it's going to spend its turn trying, inevitably, to put out fire while its HP drops and continues to drop. Ignore that, it's worse than that. Oh, Dole.
Yes.
Was there a plan of sorts?
What do you mean?
It's your turn. Are you gonna get the
It's
bag?
your turn.
Oh, why didn't you say it was my turn? I thought I was getting attacked.
He did.
That's why I called your name.
Let's see. What is my movement speed?
We're small.
We are small, but I don't think it's affected our movement speed that much, has it?
Yes, because you can see on the squares.
Oh no, I changed the square size. That's the only like visual effect of you guys shrinking. Is just changing the squares. But yeah, no, your speed is. Where is your movement speed? Your movement speed is supposed to be written somewhere
Yeah,
that I
always
can see.
struggle
25.
to find it.
It's 25. Yep, it's
Cool.
on the very
Can you
first
do anything
page.
to do more than 25?
Yeah, you can take
I
multiple
think I
actions to move.
can- Yeah, so I can move like 3 times. So 25 right there. That's 1. From 25 is 50. That's 2.
75.
Why won't I just like, why is it going like all the way? 10, 15.
Because you
20.
included a diagonal. You for whatever reason you're including a diagonal. What? I thought you were gonna help grab the bag.
Yeah.
I mean, can I even get that far?
75
I
in a
can get
straight
right
line.
next
Yeah,
to
75
Lies, and
right
that's
there.
As far as I can get.
Good.
Yep, and that's all my movement.
All right, be prepared because I have a feeling I know what Lies is gonna do next. Oh, Lies.
Yep. All right.
Is it time to yeet?
Why are you? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, it's time to yeet because all she's gonna do is. Winter's on her back, right?
Winter is providing assistance if you need help yeeting.
Oh, well then. No problem with that, because we are just going to do this.
Ah!
Vine time.
Okay. Are we taking the creative liberty route of using it to manipulate and create like a ladder or a jumping system?
Just grab it.
Oh,
Just wrap around the satchel and grab it and bring it down.
So then why did we need Dole to come over here?
Is there like a help action or not? Doesn't really
I
do
thought
anything.
I thought he was gonna jump up on my back. That's why I was
I
here
literally
because I didn't have
could
the.
not move any further than this.
Yeah, we did the math here. He used up all of his movement to get to you.
Is it just to help
Gotcha.
carry the bag? Because it's like, 3 small fellas carrying a bag bigger than them.
I'm sure the entity might be a bit stronger,
Oh, the entity is
but
definitely
does that
helping.
work, Vincent?
That will
Okay.
definitely assist. So the entity is going
So
to
then
provide a
she'll
little
just-
bit of a boost, and the bag is going to come. Well, you have removed it from the hook that it was attached to, but because it is heavier than you would imagine anything else would be, it is going to come, unfortunately, crashing down on top of you. And Dole.
Okay,
It's a big, heavy bag.
got it. I thought the entity was stronger than that.
Oh no, the entity would be stronger than that. But the entity has also shrunk with you. So its strength is relative to its size. It is doing the best
It's
that
still not stronger than me?
Oh, it's definitely stronger than you. But gravity sucks.
We are small.
Okay.
So the good news
Little
is
man.
you have the bag. The bad news is you're going to feel like an old lady later after all the heavy lifting you're doing with carrying said bag. And thank God Dole and Winter are right there next to you to help with that. In fact, just for the sake, just for funsies, roll athletics.
Alright. Everybody? Or just
Eh,
me?
The 3 that are there at that moment.
Okay, so
Okay.
the 3 of us. Acrobatics.
Athletics.
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 Hey, do you want me to do winter as well?
It's already done.
Oh no, I think you got her. Wow,
So-
you did her.
All
Right in
right,
front of me.
good rolls, good rolls, good rolls.
That was almost a 2.
Okay, so the bag has landed, but you didn't spill any of the contents of the bag. And now that it is down and lower, the Yellow King is desperately trying to reach for the bag from you. Please, quickly, quickly, quickly! It is getting hotter in here! Please!
She will walk over and hand off the bag.
Excellent.
And that's her turn.
And now for the rest of this, I can technically end the combat and say that I will assume that everyone is going to run straight for the Yellow King now that he has his bag.
Yup.
He is digging. In fact, let me end that combat state right now. End encounter, so that way everybody has independent control of their characters. The Yellow King is now digging through his satchel, digging until he comes across what looks like a bauble. And the bauble has, like, shifting images constantly just going through it. You can see visages of swamps, mountains, deserts, volcanoes, etc. And he is shaking it, and a sort of whirlwind effect kind of just surrounds you all. The moth is now trying to jump in there so that she can get out of there, because she is not going to be left behind in the explosion.
Please.
And he is shouting for everyone, please hold on tight. This is going to be a very, very bumpy ride. And it is. Because you are now removed from the ship, and in a flash, a gust, a whirlwind of being shaken around to the point where you could swear you might be flung off of the Yellow King at any given moment, you emerge not on the ship anymore, but rather you emerge... I will have to drop your tokens off now because I have to activate this.
Oh wait, I don't have to get the. I don't get that map anymore. Oh, fuck.
Nope, your drawing's gone.
She will.
Good thing we
thing I
got a
screenshotted
screenshot.
it.
Good thing we screenshotted him.
Did you screenshot the updated version?
Wait, what? The updated version? Did you? Of course you did.
I hate it here. I have a burning.
Oh, it's this place.
No, it's not. You've never been here.
Oh, it just looks very similar to that other place.
Nope. So, let me grab Kathriki. Hopefully her token updated. Excellent stuff. Okay, the only one who didn't update, for reasons that I don't know why he didn't update. Let me see if maybe he's just in a separate folder. Where are you, Yellow King? Seriously? I'm in hell.
How do you update it?
No, it's just that I updated it while it was on the map. In hindsight, that's probably what I should have done here, but I didn't.
So you can update it when you bring him in, right?
Yep.
So bring him
let
in and
me-
update it.
Let me drop that in. Give me just a few moments, ladies and germs. Just a few moments. Skiddy, skiddy. Engage with the chat. Have a conversation. Do something.
Hello, chat.
What's good?
What's everybody's favorite pizza topping?
Why would you
I
start
like
off a
pepperoni.
Why would you start off with something so controversial and yet so brave?
Is it any better than what we started the stream with?
No.
You're not wrong.
No.
Just a defeated no.
Are you good, bud?
But Nate likes pepperoni. Emery, you.
Look, it's not a joke. I swear. I genuinely like it. I like pineapple.
Really?
Cringe.
I do. As long as it's not from like a frozen pizza from like the store. If it's freshly made, it's good.
One of them.
I did have pineapple pizza for the first time like a few months ago, and it wasn't as horrendous as I thought it would be. I can understand why some people like it. Why are we glitching?
Why are we black and white? Why is everything dull now?
Oh, well, because it's nighttime.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, that's why I'm the only one who doesn't have the little swirly hypno icon on it.
The what icon?
So,
Swirly.
so the
Little
ones who have
swirlies.
dark vision, you just see everything in a gray scale of black and white, because yay, dark vision. For the rest, it is a little difficult to see without some form of illumination. Hang on.
Okay, good.
Just a moment. I'm sure that I have some illumination here. I say, well, I'm desperately trying to find the illumination.
He's got a very
You're
big bag.
scrambling just like the king.
Oh no,
Well, we've
that's
gotten out there. There's no need to rush.
see, that's the beautiful thing. You guys aren't small anymore.
Yay!
Ah, yes.
There we are. And he whips out a torch.
Where the heck are we?
Okay. Are we in the dream realm?
Oh, we most certainly are. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. So, we appear to be at the desert. Very astute.
Oh, literally.
Very astute, I know. But this is the desert that I was supposed to lead you to after you were finished with your little expedition of sorts. So, yay! I saved us a bit of time. That being said, we cannot disturb the owner of that hut over there until the sun comes up.
Oh, this hut, that hut right there, in front of us.
No, if you disturb him while he's in his slumber, I cannot guarantee that you will not wake up in any way disfigured.
You heard the man. So, what should we do for the night until then? Doesn't seem there's too many places to take shelter.
Well, we are near a little oasis there. There's some water. We could take up some shade in the trees so the sun doesn't overly bother us. We have plenty that we can do. And I'm sure that adventurers like yourselves surely come with sleeping rolls and bags and you have basic equipment, right?
Checks my bag.
Checks my bag.
Produces vines.
I do have
can
that
make a
right.
hammock.
I do have a bedroll still in my inventory. Do I? Please tell me I do. Oh, thank God, yes.
Uh,
Oh, cool. I'm fancy like that. I have soap.
you have soap?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a prime tree right there, Nate. I mean, your other character would have gladly slept in a tree.
Yeah, except the difference
That was
between
a
that one and
bot.
this one is that if Dole does try to go in the tree, we're gonna have to help get him down.
Damn.
But he's a cat.
I didn't realize how
You
high
mean-
this was.
Poor baby.
It looks like I do not have any bedroll, so Dole will just make do and sleep without one.
How do you not have one? We always
I just don't have one.
You can take mine.
No, don't worry about it. I'm full of fluff anyway. I got
Um,
plenty of cushioning and warmth.
I have a spare, but Liza and I can just share one.
I give you like these.
I can always make my
I-
own sleeping arrangements as well.
What does that imply?
Ah! You sleeping on the couch.
As she makes vines and then creates a string of branches and wood attaching to the tree to create a hammock.
Oh,
Must be nice.
You're welcome to join me.
Wow.
the serpent, our lovely Raja, not taking any time to waste, slips into the water of the cool oasis and relaxes there. If anyone is in need, you know where to find me. I am now the snake. I am the snake of the water.
The fucking speed that is so
Ba, ba,
funny.
ba, ba, ba.
Immediate rush.
Fucking
Yep, and
sprinting for his fucking life.
Yep, just looking at the edge of the pond and just like having a good time.
Oh, snake of wisdom. What? I can't. I'm gonna butcher that meme if I try.
He had that energy when he said that of bathing all by yourself, handsome.
That is not the energy I was sending.
But it definitely came off that way.
No, it didn't. That's you guys trying to just throw it into. Oh, go to your grass bed. God, I can't have any interaction without just like. Ooh, la la.
Kavriki is just going to climb up the tree and like wrap herself up in her own wings for comfort in a bed. And
Monk.
Yeah.
You know what? Dole will keep watch for the night.
No.
No.
Actually, no. You are the last person that doesn't need sleep. Go to sleep. No, actually, no. I'm gonna do this in character. No, I'm gonna say this shit in character. No, you need to go to sleep. Out of all of us.
What? No, I'm fine.
Why?
You were so depressing. You need sleep. I am not going to keep going if you're going to be that depressing. You need sleep. So go to sleep. I will take watch. I will be fine.
Sleep is the cure for depression.
Do it.
It's not that you're hurt. No, it's that you're depressing.
You know, I don't want. You both need sleep. Look. I have my Clep. Like Clep could keep watch. We could all be fine. We can all get sleep.
I will take first watch. It's fine.
Did you not?
That's the most fucking offended I think I've ever heard him sound.
This is a very serious horror campaign, ladies and gentlemen.
You all can argue about who's keeping watch. I'm taking this opportunity.
The entity.
But right now, we're just being all fucking like, I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan.
The entity who
I'm getting that feeling.
The entity who has never needed a single night of sleep in its entire existence is just kind of sitting there. I could offer to watch, but watching them squabble is slightly entertaining. Who the hell is that voice? Says the moth.
It's just so
He's
loud.
our party member.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that.
Remember, he is
He's an
never.
additional party member that takes.
Remember that she has never been introduced to that thing, and only he dropped the guards to let it happen. So it's like that's the first time she's hearing that.
I almost forgot. Kavriki entity Kavriki. I believe you two haven't been properly introduced yet.
She has a demon thing in her head.
Yes, it's quite freaky.
And you're all okay with that?
Initially, no, but we got used to it.
Yeah, after our many journeys of travel, it's something you just get accustomed to, I guess.
Yeah, this is one of the least strangest things we've encountered.
Honestly, that's not even an exaggeration. It really is the least strange thing we've encountered.
Do you promise that he will not do anything horrible to us in our sleep?
He hasn't so far.
Well, we are talking to you now, so...
I make no such promises.
Slightly concerning, but his actions prior have proven trustworthy. And more so than anything, he's connected to lives who I have full faith in, so we'll just leave it at that.
I'm gonna go to sleep, and it better not do anything weird. That is a very, very, very loose set of guidelines.
Do you plan on doing any such things?
Nope. What? I'm just going to keep watch so everyone can sleep, and I'll wake everyone up in my most annoying way possible if something terrible happens.
Works for me. Pulls out a soundboard in my mind, blows an air horn.
It's just fart.mp3 with reverb.
I see you choking death.
I think the more the question will be like, how the fuck and what the fuck were those noises anyway?
Mm-hmm. Or I could
Plus,
take.
I realized Lies actually does need to sleep because I still have the drain condition on me.
Yep. So everybody, do the thing. You're about to regain all your spell slots back, all of your cool stuff
Yay!
back.
I get to remake a lot of my versatile stuff.
Does that
Huzzah!
I've
mean we
used so
can,
much of.
My long rest
take
button.
long rest. Yes.
I believe so. It should be
Rest for the night.
Mm-hmm. It's been so long that I haven't done this. Hang on. Ah, yeah, rest for the night. We click on that.
Huh. It didn't bring me to my max HP.
See, that's the thing. In Pathfinder, you don't get your full HP from a full night's rest. Because Pathfinder follows that rule of that disturbingly gripping realism, where it's like, hey, you're only going to heal a certain amount every night that you rest if you choose not to drink a potion or get treated.
I'll take it.
I'll take it too.
I mean, I'm not half
Sylvanas-
anymore, and this is almost like 20 away from my full health, so I'll take it.
Same.
All right. then.
Sylvanas is basically just watching the snake go around swimming, and then he passes out on the tree.
So instead of counting sheep, you were counting serpents?
I guess, yeah.
That's cute, actually. That's adorable.
One.
Shut up.
I half expected you to do the Sonic bit for the one.
It's too late at night, dude.
But you are Sonic. That is who you are.
I'm literally cursed. I do voice that is not Sonic. People be like, yo, that sounds like Sonic.
That's just who
Like,
you
okay.
are.
I mean, that was me for Xylo for a while.
Yep.
True. The curse. The curse.
The curse.
I'm just glad
Being
that
just the one character no matter what we do.
I'm just glad that people forgot about my silver, and now they only focus on Huey, which is just my fucking silver. But anyway.
So they
And now
haven't
Silver's
I
coming
noticed
back.
it. Yeah, he's coming back.
Damn it.
So I.
Suffer.
All right.
So, a night
You all get
passes.
to suffer.
The sun has risen. You had a fairly comfortable sleep in spite of the fact that you were sleeping in a very cold desert. Fun fact, deserts get almost freezing cold at night. That's weird.
I'm a cat. I got
Ah,
Is that what,
okay.
is
Thank
that
you
how
for that.
is that how the entity wakes everybody up then?
It might be.
I guess
Is it?
it's- considering what he said last time, everybody like jolted awake, like expecting something to have gone down.
I wish I had Fireball.
That's only me, baby.
What was that sound?
Oh, the wake up sound.
Here, because you should feel accomplished for surviving.
Yippee.
What did we get?
Yatta, we did it.
Yatta.
Ah, yatate.
I hate it.
Yattaze.
All right. So, I just realized, is there a sound effect for this oasis? Oh, there is.
I'm not gonna lie. Sylvanas did have like the best sleep he's had in a while.
He needed that.
Yeah.
After the threat he was going through.
Mm-hmm. No.
Did he sleep in the pond? No.
No.
I didn't know.
It's like when you go in the. It's like when you take a bath and you're so depressed that you fall asleep at it.
No.
I've done that.
He would dry. He would. What?
We ain't finna move past that, Shnun. What the fuck did you just say?
I didn't even catch what the fuck you said.
I just said I've done that. Like, fall asleep in the bath.
How?
We're gonna have words after the stream.
No. I no,
Not in this
I get it.
house.
No, I get it. Because
This is why you have a shower.
Well,
I
sometimes
do.
you do need a bath. Sometimes you do need a bath. It's relaxing. I get it. It's pretty much like falling asleep in a jacuzzi.
I've never been
I
able
haven't
to
had a bath
fit
in
in.
years.
I've never been able to fit in one, so I can never experience that. Sadly. Regular bathtubs I can't fit in. So if I had like a proper jacuzzi style bath, maybe.
Oh, I feel so good. Oh my god.
Wait, don't we have a jacuzzi style bath?
In my room, yes.
We'll pay a rental fee later. Anyway, we gotta get back on track. Morning comes. If you want to conduct anything for your inventory, anything for your rituals, anything that you need to craft, anything you need to do, spells that require preparations or prayer, go forth and do so. Like right now, like right now, Winter is praying, though it's strange because even though she's praying, you don't hear like any particular god's name. She seems to be just muttering. It's difficult to understand because it's not in common. Why are you moving her?
Just she's away, like praying, you know.
Oh, okay. Since I had her selected, my camera just kept on moving to where you moved her, so it's like, what was happening?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. But yeah, no, she is off in prayer, muttering in a language that is indiscernible. For the entity, it sounds like gibberish.
Even to him?
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Kavriki is doing what is essentially calisthenics on the branch of the tree, and the Yellow King is just kind of going through his notes and whatever collection of books he managed to still have from the Caravanserai, because, yeah, he doesn't have a home anymore after a genie was taken out.
I regret nothing.
I
don't look. If you try to throw any guilt my way, I regret nothing.
He's happy to have his hot snake butler.
Oh, goodness. And I guess just let me know when everybody is ready. I'm going to take the time to scroll through whatever the hell's been going on in our chat here, and boom.
I should have... Maybe I should have asked this last time before, like, in between sessions. Mm-hmm. It's okay if it's not this session. It does not matter.
You can
but
just
now
literally
it's on my mind.
ask it. You can literally ask it now.
Can I please study those drugs?
Oh my god.
You didn't even collect any.
Yes, I did.
You collected the opium. You never collected any of the Moomin powder.
Fuck, you're right. Well, can I still look at that anyways?
I mean,
the opium.
You know about opium. It's used as painkillers. It's an addictive substance in the Orient of Tien Sha, where they smoke it out of hookah pipes.
Hookah.
That's like, oh yeah, let me study this drug that I studied very well at the university.
Okay,
yes,
fine. You make a good point.
Yes, because at college we definitely studied the drug.
So could it be argued I can learn how to craft it then? I could add it to my recipes.
Oh, for sure.
For like the specific drug. Great.
You could be the good person and learn to make painkillers with it. Or you could be the bastard and have everybody have a good time where they say this drugs ain't shit, and then the next thing you know, they're having a rave party at the bottom deck of a boat.
I mean, in that way, it's also painkiller still. They're still having the benefit of having painkiller effect. There's just more to it.
All right, I'm done.
Have you ever done drugs before?
Nope.
I refuse.
I have two new spells now.
No further comment.
None.
My only experience is just my ADHD medication, and that is all.
Okay, moving
yeah?
on.
Nay.
We do believe we speak English.
It's my first language. Would you believe it?
No.
No, not at all. That's
It's not
purely
my native language. But it's my first language.
That's purely Welsh to me. You're just speaking Welsh.
Well, Welsh is just gibberish at the end of the day.
Jesus Christ. Don't insult your people like that.
They're my people. I can insult them. I can do that all I want.
Are you done with your task, Goose?
Sort of, yeah. I'm just trying to find what from the list of stuff I can make that would match that description.
Probably healing potions. Or
What?
Or sleeping drugs.
He's gonna go for the drugs.
You never know when you need it.
I like how it's like, oh yeah, healing potions that'd help everybody. No, pass.
I already
Sleeping
have
drugs.
healing potions. It's good to have variety.
Sleeping drugs.
Okay,
Real
fuck
shit?
boy.
I mean, it can come in handy if you're in a social encounter and you need to knock out somebody. You've played enough Hitman to know that you can get away with a lot with just a few drops of a particular knockout agent.
You could also lead him away and choke him.
True! One of these days I do need to run like a Hitman-styled like scenario just to see how
You should play it first to get a feeling.
I've watched enough playthroughs and I've watched you.
It's different when you play it. Don't give me that bullshit. It's different when you play it than when you watch it.
It hits different.
Yes, you have no idea how it feels to be under the pressure of you might get caught trying to do this and making this perfect. And
I mean, that's the whole point of like heist stories and stuff like that. We could probably just run like an Ocean's 11 styled heist scenario and see how you guys figure out how you're supposed to conduct your plan, with one potential wild card in the party just there to cause chaos, to either make the plan better or the plan worse.
we love to see it.
It's true.
All right, can I do a perception check to see our surroundings, if there is anything
Well,
of a specific danger?
you are welcome to that perception check.
Okay.
Maybe this time, now that you're out of combat, we'll roll higher than... Jesus fucking Christ.
I hate everything, but it is what it is. I'll take it.
So with your perfect perception, you gaze upon the vast desert. Miles and miles of dunes and sand. And there is nothing that your eyes can perceive. Maybe the slight movement of dirt way off in the distance. Potentially something massive that is slithering through the sand, but not going in your direction, thankfully.
See that, Nate? I just got a natural 20 to look at sand.
I mean, I used to get natural 20s to hear something from like the other side of the screen, so yours is more useful than what I used to get them for.
We are just awful today.
Remember when I rolled nat 20s to know if Avok heard the word spar? Those were the days.
Those were the funny days too. It's like we hear spar, suddenly Avok teleports instant transmissions to the group where it happened. Spar.
It just appears Gmod style.
With the
Fucking
impact
sound effect and
noises.
everything too. Oh, I wonder if there's a freaking soundboard of that somewhere.
Oh no, I would misuse that so hard.
I know you would.
Okay.
There's not one anywhere.
All right. So,
The Yellow King is now standing before the door, and he is contemplating on knocking or not.
so is the person in this cabin not sociable in any capacity?
Oh, no. He's actually quite a sociable fellow when he allows you to enter his oasis, which, considering that we dropped here in the middle of the night, means he either let us in or he did not expect us, and he will be very displeased to see my face again.
I see. Have you shown up without his permission before? Is this where this fear is coming from?
No, 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 no. It's more so I should probably let you knock, and I should get very far away. And I recommend that before you knock, that I still get very far away, as the last time he saw my face, or a version of my face, it was not a happy end for everybody involved.
I see. Okay, well, if you want to make your way down over there, I'll happily knock on that door for you once you feel comfortable far enough away.
Great! I am going to leave you to your fates. I'm counting on you all.
To our
Wait.
fates.
What?
Be sure to present the gifts you have acquired for him first.
Alright, let's just grab this all into one big cluster, and it'll be to make sure it's the first thing he sees. The very first thing he sees.
What, should we just go up there and say happy birthday?
Well, there is this little table here. Well, it's more like a bench, but you could leave the offerings right there.
Of course.
Of course.
Then, I assume we can just hand wave putting them over there.
Oh, of course. And they are now laid out, everything that you've sought after. I now have to grab the book for this one. Oh boy.
Holy
Yay.
book.
By the way, Vincent, did this pond have any fish or wildlife of any sort?
See, that's
If they did, they're gone.
that's the neat part. No.
Damn. All right, never mind then.
All right. Let me look through the shopping list that you all acquired and make sure that we have gotten every little thing that we needed. Starting from the top. If I can find the wretched page. Here we are. Viscount signet ring. Check. A feline tail. Check. A skull of ghoul royalty. Check. Green stone idol of a water lizard. Definitely a check, and traumatizing. Captain's tricorn. And Night Hag Ambassador's Heartstone. Okay. Very well. With the items laid out on the bench, the next step is to just get the attention.
Alright, I'll go ahead and knock on the door.
Is the person we are meeting with very important? Asks the moth, obviously.
You could say that. Of course, I suppose there's a lot you are out of the loop on in this case.
Basically, we went through all these dream worlds to collect all these items to get to this point.
All right, then.
Our reasoning for that was what again?
To get your memories back.
Oh, cool. Yes. All right.
It's only the most important thing in the world.
I mean, it is pretty damn important.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. Let's do this. Knock, knock.
All right. And standing before you is, surprisingly, a fairly normal-looking human man.
Suspicious.
Suspicious.
Oh my god, it's Jesus.
I'm trying to like do words and shit, and you're distracting me.
Oh, sorry.
When you open the door, it is a fairly normal-looking human man of a descent that looks distinctly similar to people of where you are from, at least. In your version of the Egyptian deserts, or more specifically the Middle East. Turban and everything.
Jesus!
Turban and everything, check. Baggy pants, check. Everything would check out as someone who comes from your world, and yet there's something distinctly wrong because he's very clearly not from your world.
Can I do an Arcana check?
You are welcome to do an Arcana check.
Yay.
Shnun has
I
disappeared.
love doing...
All right, Arcana check.
I love doing Arcana checks. I'm an expert. Not today, apparently.
Gotta be kidding me.
You can always roll a hero point.
I'm not wasting that.
Okay, when are you gonna use it?
I don't know yet.
That always respawns at the start of the session,
I know.
and we never end up using them.
I don't know what's going to happen in this session.
True, but you can always get one back by doing something heroic and brave and dangerous.
We'll see.
Good morning, dear sir. I'm sure, as you can see from these gifts we have brought, we've traveled far and long to bring these to you for one purpose.
He raises a hand to halt you from speaking further, and notes that you are in the way of the door, so he can't step out. So he just gestures for you to move.
I shall move out of his way. Okay. Here we go.
He takes a moment to inspect each individual gift. It can be noted that he, keeps a fairly stoic face, although he seems to wrinkle his nose slightly when he gets to the idol of the water lizard. The gifts will suffice. What have you to ask of Abdul al-Hazred?
He's so intimidating.
I mean, he's a level 20 character. I would hope so.
20, oh my god, the Yellow King was right to be as far away as possible. Before I speak any further, I just want to at least make sure I'm saying the right shit. Basically just asking him about how to get our memories back, or if he is able to restore our memories.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This feels like a lot of pressure.
Come on, party dad.
I was forced in this position. I guess that's why it ends up being like that. Yeah.
You're a voice actor and the party dad. You can do it.
You were already the party dad when I joined the party back then.
So.
Yeah, and also like both joined the campaign eventually in like the second chapter, so you were already party dad then when he joined. So.
Don't you sass me, boy.
If you are to ask something of me, I would hope that all of you stand before me and not simply coalesce separate.
We come to you today to seek a way to have our lost memories restored to us. The majority of us here have lost our memory, you see. And I've been on a journey to recover these memories.
You return to my oasis broken. You are no longer whole.
I suppose you could say that.
Very well. Before I grant such a request, he holds his book, looking to the party, looking distinctly at Lies for not getting any closer. It is disrespectful to ask of something and be so far away when being present for a gift.
She won't say anything. She'll just walk
The
up.
slowest inch forward. The pause.
One big step.
Very well.
I mean, she's tall. And surely that's all it needs for her.
Were you doing that dumb aura sight again?
Yes.
No.
I
No.
see it. I literally see it
That's
right
a
here.
level
the fuck up.
20. He's fucking level 20, Shannon.
But I could still vibe check him.
All
I
right.
don't
Also-
look. I don't want to. We really don't want to piss him off.
Also,
When-
by the way, Goose was finishing up making his thing. That's why he wasn't stepping forward yet.
Mm-hmm. When okay, since you wanted to do that aura sight, I'll let you see it then. You look at his aura, and despite his calm and rather cold demeanor, what you see is a flux of varying emotions that writhe like tendrils just behind him. He is a mass of madness and chaos put into a single being. He holds a book that seems to be the very epicenter of such a massive aura that threatens to potentially implode or explode. It's very difficult to tell which, and yet in that chaos is pure control.
Necronomicon, isn't it?
The book he holds is made of leather, but not of animal flesh, human flesh.
Okay. Interesting. Huh. And you said he's just more or less, his emotional state's more or less bored but mad?
When you are stuck in a dreamland for countless ages, you get bored with insanity.
Fair enough, fair enough. Mad poet. That's his diary.
First, he offers the book to Dole. What do you value most? He asks while answering with only a few potential answers. Do you value might, quickness, health, clear thought, understanding, or influence? For those who are listening, and paying attention to his words, roll a perception.
Perception. Okay.
Please let me have a good
Perception
one.
check, huh? Okay.
I should have been writing down every single word he said for that too.
I can say it again slower.
Oh, thank God.
Why not?
Okay.
I'll say it again.
let me just-
I'll say it again so that way it's ready, but make sure you roll your perception as well.
Gotcha.
I already know which one I'm saying.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I was too focused on. I'm happy that I made the drugs I was wanting to make.
Luckily for you, that was more of a player perception, and it didn't matter. I just wanted you all to roll dice. Each of these words correspond with your attributes. So, the following.
Okay.
Might is attributed to strength. Quickness is attributed to dexterity. Health is attributed to constitution. Clear mind is attributed to intelligence. Understanding is attributed to wisdom. And finally, influence is attributed to charisma.
So
Didn't you also say
quickness
health?
is dex.
Strength.
You already said that, didn't you?
Yeah,
Your
I did.
mind is intelligence and understanding
clear
was
mind.
wisdom.
Yeah,
Yes.
understanding was wisdom, influence was charisma,
Yep.
clear mind was intelligence,
Quickness is dexterity. Health is constitution.
health is constitution, and might is strength.
Correct.
In resource horde.
Oh,
Okay.
that too.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking before I knew what that meant, so I was probably going to go with clear mind. But I guess, considering that it correlates the game stats, the most important stat I have here is my dex. So I think I know what I'm going to answer with then.
Perfect. He takes the book from your hands, and even though Sylvanas doesn't have a horse in this race whatsoever, he does offer the book to him as well. You've gone on this journey for a while, and you've come this far. You are welcome to a gift, the same offer that I granted your feline companion.
Are you sure?
What is
You know what? No, I rephrase that.
What?
I rephrase that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just be like,
Of course. I accept this gift, thank you.
What is it that you cherish most?
Understanding.
Very well. He takes the book back and walks to Lies. You as well as the one who rides you. You cannot have more than one gift. You can only pick one, and it will be shared between the two of you.
I'm surprised you could sense him.
You are seated. It is not far off from the revelations I will grant to you. Pick among your 6, and then your destiny awaits.
Okay. This is both fitting for how it's phrased and the fact that it's our highest stat. Understanding.
Good. He takes the book back and walks over to Goose. It was your engineering and your unfortunate, perverse-minded master that brought you to this oasis before. What is it that you value? He hands the book over.
I suppose there's nothing more important to me than being able to work on something good, a good something, with a clear mind. Because intelligence is Goose's highest stat, believe it or
That
not.
was a nice segue. That was a real nice segue.
It also technically is it's shared with dexterity, but intelligence is more important for him. It's his key attribute, which you know you have on here. By the way, I forgot. It says key attribute on your attribute modifiers on your stat on your character sheet.
Mm-hmm. When he returns to his starting position, if no one noticed it, despite the fact that he himself holds his copy of the Necronomicon, when everyone looks down in their hands, everyone is holding a copy of the Necronomicon.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And,
Also, Nate, I did ping something for you in Resource Horde.
and
Ooh, let me take a look.
And this is where it gets most important. The stats that you chose when answering him, increase that exact stat by 2.
Oh shit.
2?
Oh shit.
2? Wait a jeez.
2.
oh, I thought this was gonna be like
Oh,
a plus one thing.
I don't know how to edit it
Edit.
right now.
There's an edit button on attribute modifiers.
Yep, when you go to your character sheet and you see the attribute modifiers on the very first page, you click on edit, and you would basically have to perform what is essentially an override I believe
A manual entry.
Manual entry, yes. In which case, just
Got
remember
it.
what your stats look like. You know, so for example, I'm looking at Winter. She would be 231042, and just apply it manually to all your stats, and then increase that one stat by 2. Does that make sense?
So
Got it.
manual
Yep.
entry.
Just remember what your
Alright.
stats looked like before the manual entry, so that way
I
you
took a
know what the rest
screenshot.
are. Ah, perfect. Even better.
Yeah, screenshot.
Yep, I did a
it,
screenshot for
yeah.
myself and just saved it to my computer.
Excellent. And that way you can adjust your character sheet accordingly. This will also directly affect your character in the waking world. This is a permanent stat change.
Damn,
Wow.
okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 2, 3.
So my dex went from +4 to +6.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I went to
Yeah.
6 as
Good.
well. My
0,
god.
4,
I should have
2,
thought.
0, 3,
I should have thought
0,
more about it.
6,
But you know
2,
what?
0, 3, 4.
Character-wise, I feel like wisdom would have been better for this.
I was about to say, I would have thought influence would have worked better for you, but all
Yeah, I
right.
thought so as well.
Well, because he hasn't really been thinking about influencing anybody. It's more like what he's been learning around this journey in general. So I figured it would have been,
shit.
it would have made better sense for that. Even though I don't know if wisdom is going to help me. Wait, no, wisdom helps with like spell saves. and
Understanding
stuff
the word itself, yeah.
Well,
like that. I mean, in terms of.
it helps in your will save, which is an expert. I thought you would have increased your charisma so that way you would have had like a big boost to your spells, because that would have put you at a +5.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I feel
Could
like
you
I've made
retcon
friends
that?
along. I've made
You
friends
wanna
along the
retcon
way.
that?
I've made friends along the way. I know how to like talk more and be open with myself. I feel like an extrovert, you know.
We can
Oh
change it.
God.
We can change it to influence. It's all good. You're good.
I just wanna point out my stealth is now at +21.
Oh my god.
And that's
Holy
before.
shit.
And that's before you
You-
guys level up too. Keep that in mind.
Oh shoot, okay.
my
Dude,
God.
Nate, you've reached
Yeah.
Shuka stage. You cannot fail.
It also
Oh,
matches because, like, you know, four
Unless I roll
characters,
a nat
different
1.
4 characters, different stat attributes each.
It works.
I'm Shuka now, bitch.
Where's your
Yeah.
twunk bara?
I don't have one.
Oh, poor baby.
I'm the one with it this time. Well, it's not a 20,
True.
you know. Complete.
I'm an independent cat who don't need no twunk.
I have.
Okay.
I have provided you with growth, but now I wonder: do you wish for a taste of your future, or perhaps your past?
We already have an idea of our future thanks to the sword. We don't need to know that. We need to know.
So,
Well, I mean, hold on. Well, hold on. Sylvanas can ask for his future because he doesn't. He knows his past. He's the only one that didn't have to deal with the memory loss, so that's an easy choice for him. The rest of us,
Yeah, I feel like
Is
it's
this an
pretty
individual
self-explanatory.
thing or a group question?
It is a group question.
Oh,
That's what
Oh.
I figured. Yep, that's why I passed.
then I think I'll be okay if these guys basically get what they've been searching for this whole time.
We came here as a result of our lacking knowledge of the past, so knowledge of the past is what we seek. There's some very specific things we need to know.
yeah. Plus, sometimes when we walk to places, people just hate us, and we don't know why.
I see. I fear you will not enjoy what you see.
I honestly expected as much.
If you
It's just
wish,
funny how
but
he
I'm
worded
ready.
that.
if you wish to see your past, he gestures to his oasis. Walk into the water and look upon the reflections of what you had used to be.
Ooh.
Alright, then let's see if this gives us the answers of what we're looking for. I'll walk in first.
Raja been bathing
I
and
am-
napping in there all night. Damn, he's got a nuclear voice on himself.
He slowly slithers out of the water.
Slowly slithers away. It's like, huh.
You are looking a little wrinkly there.
I do not wrinkle. Sir, I do not wrinkle. You made me perfect.
Here, you know, just the triangle formation. I'm gonna walk over all the way over there.
Formation.
How deep is the pool? I just see.
Yeah, Goose is like on the shallow
top.
end because he's so short.
So here's the thing. The pool goes up to about your waist, like at the deepest portion in the center.
Oh,
Whose
okay,
waist?
I can get a little closer.
Yeah, whose waist?
Yeah.
For
Wait a minute.
For medium-heighted characters.
Okay, so yeah, Goose is not gonna be. He's gonna go as far as he can without drowning himself. Obviously. You know, this. I don't think this was.
will find the truth. I see the.
I don't think this was made for short characters in mind. It's a little bit rude, if you ask me.
When you
Is there anything that maybe you could stand on? Just chuck it in there and stand on top.
Yeah, if you stand on Dole.
I'm not doing that.
When you look into the reflection, you can see a perfect image of yourselves, just staring back at you. For a moment, despite the fact that you're just looking at your reflections, you can see that their faces look panicked. They look like you shouldn't be here. Like you are here in spite of what was sacrificed. They are fearful, and they begin to writhe under the water, looking panicked as though they were being drowned, before the expressions went blank. Then a mist comes out from the water, and in that mist you see everything. You see a distant marketplace where your borderline comatose selves were being sold, where you were looked upon by one Hazerton Lowls, inspecting each of you before purchasing you from the very slavers and then put into service. You saw the countless nights of research that Goose and Hazerton had dunked into, forging notes, working on papers, and even experimenting on those who desperately did not want to be experimented on, just to perfect the ritual that would take them into the Dreamlands. You saw the feline, Dole, who had engaged in thievery to acquire the exact same items that you brought onto the bench in the first place, so that you could gain an audience with Hazerton. You saw the people drained in the fascination in Hazerton's eyes whenever Lies had to feed an entity, wondering if it was a blessing or a curse. And then you saw that you arrived at the exact same oasis, standing before Abdul, who had offered him a copy of the book, and then one by one, while you sat in the same exact waters you sit in right now, he drowned each and every one of you in these waters. He left.
Wait, sorry, go ahead.
He left your bodies here in the Dreamlands, and you were comatose vegetables in that Fugui state back at the asylum. That is what you saw.
Can we see that over here, or is that only something they can see?
It is projected in the mist. While they see it clearly, for you it's a bit blurry, but you can get the general gist of what that madman Hazerton had done to these three, what he made them do, so that they could arrive at the exact same place you stand in now. So they had been here before. They had done horrible things to get here. And then they were killed here in the Dreamlands one at a time, drowned in this oasis.
If we were all still here, how the hell did we return to our bodies?
Also, can I ask, like, do we see, like, what happened before we were in that market? Like, how we got captured? Or is that something we have to find out from Lowell's?
You were plucked one at a time.
And we saw that?
In these visions, the one other key piece that was missing there, you did see that whether it be you were conducting your own businesses, maybe Dole was hiding away, maybe Goose was in the middle of research at the university, or you, just existing, plucked one at a time through the ether and stolen away by the denizens of Ling. Oddly enough, the pirate captain who you stole the hat from.
Oh. So it really was everything. Our past, our capture, and our work with Laos.
Mm-hmm. The key piece of your missing identity. As to answer the question of how did you go back to your body, well, it's the same thing that happened when you went temporarily blind, Dole. You died in the Dreamlands, and you suffered a form of insanity.
Yep.
The form of insanity that we woke up with was the memory loss.
The starting freaking guy when we were like all like facing that one like guy and like died like, you know, one by one before we woke up. Like
at the asylum.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. Except that wasn't that wasn't the same though. That was a nightmare induced by the Tatterman. This was you in the Dreamlands, your consciousness out of your body. You died here already, and you woke up insane with lost memories. And they were all
the way
stored
I was
here.
blind, we all had the same where we lost. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. The mist dissipates, and you see your reflections still. They're staring blankly at you. However, the blank expressions on their faces soon dissolve into bitter anger. They do not like that you had to remember that. You could have lived a normal life away from everything where you didn't have to remember all of that. And they don't like that you did that. You see them slowly crawling out of the water.
Oh boy.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight ourselves.
Oh no.
Not again! We're doing this again!
Well, it's not me, so I'm me!
He walks away, grabs a snake, walks away.
When they emerge from the water, Dole, you see that your reflection looks more murderous than you. This version of you had committed heinous acts, not only in thievery, but in just cold-blooded murder. This is a version of you that you forgot.
Is he a suicidal?
No.
No.
Homicidal.
Oh.
That's like the opposite.
Other way.
Goose, when you look at your reflection coming out of the water, there is a disturbingly keen eye. It's calm, but just behind that eye, there is that willingness to do anything, no matter who it may hurt. This is a very
I am barrel-built perfection.
Shut the fuck up.
This is a version of you that had no sense of scruples. That if it meant advancing research, it didn't matter who he had to kill, hurt, harm, or even just maim. And lies, standing before you is a husk. This is a version of you that still has an entity inside of it, but where there are eyes, it is just empty holes. Where the mouth should just be closed is a constant open gasp without a voice. This is a blind hunger. It didn't matter who you killed and who you ate. You just needed to feed. This is an animalistic and primal version of you.
Ooh, that is creepy as hell.
That is legit. That is fucking scary.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, and I'm also sorry, but the first thought that went into my head was the fucking amnesia grunt. When you mentioned just constant gaping mouth.
I hate you. So,
Oh, but that, yay. Alright.
shall we roll initiative?
Gods.
I mean,
Alright.
it's one of
Ready to roll
the.
initiative.
Really have no choice.
Wait,
Can't really talk with them, can we?
Is this one of those
I
things where
doubt
it's like you have to overcome your own struggles or something?
Is this a metaphor?
These reflections want to remain buried. If they kill you here, you will wake up not remembering anything that happened. You will not remember anything that brought you onto that boat. There's a very good likely possibility you'll wake up in the Fugui state yet again.
No.
So what?
Oh,
They
shit.
want you to forget. They want you to move on. Because even though they are the worst possible versions of you, they don't want you to wake up with them inside.
So you guys lose this. It's New Game Plus, baby.
God, no. Goose is very tiny to character
Don't
development.
worry. We just gotta talk no jutsu.
It's like,
God.
you know,
God, I don't have one of those.
we're in the middle of something very important. If we lose our memories, we're gonna be in even bigger danger. Also, you don't want to hurt my heads and face the same way. I would not want to hurt yours.
I will allow everyone here an opportunity. If you want to try and talk down these versions of you, you can. This will be a cheap way of avoiding what is going to potentially be, I will not lie to you, a long fight. But
I would like to try. Yes.
Because they're us. Like, come on.
oh yeah, they are you, but these are your worst possible versions. Versions corrupted by Hazardton Lowls. So, I will allow you an opportunity, a chance, even. If you succeed, we avoid a fight, you gain your memories back, and, well, you have your choice of being an old version of you, or stick to the growth that you've made along the way.
I hope you guys are a master of diplomacy.
I really shouldn't have
We'll
used that
just
hero
go-
point.
We'll go down the list.
Okay.
So, Goose,
What?
you're at the top of the fucking Discord call.
Oh, we're
Okay.
doing the Discord list. That's even that's funnier.
Fine. You know, it'd be. I'm just like, as I'm like trying to like get to my
It
sheet here for.
It would be.
What is it for?
It would be better if you went back to sleep. You wouldn't have.
No, it would.
You wouldn't have to worry about all the things that we did. I know you can't think of it, but I certainly can. Their screams, especially when we did it wrong.
Okay, well, you know better than to think that. We usually very much improve. I very much need to know the things I did wrong, so I can continue doing the things that will be right.
Okay. Roll
So,
a I think I'll go off of the key stats that would make sense here. Give me an intelligence roll.
I'm gonna cry so hard if I fail this.
I mean, you just got yourself a juicy fucking bonus.
I know.
Pressure. Pressure.
The pressure is on for RG not to fuck me.
I'm gonna be so mad.
So let me just go to my proficiencies. Intelligence, where the hell are you?
So that way I can keep
Where's it on the
track.
sheet?
I'm gonna put them in attack stance so I know who is who, because I swear I'm getting mixed up with these tokens already.
Okay. Where is straight up just intelligence?
It's on your homepage at the bottom. It's under
Oh,
character,
just
right
to
at the
roll
bottom.
it. Do I just roll a flat d20 then?
You would roll a
And then
flat
add plus
D20.
X.
Yep, you would roll a flat d20 and add +6. Alternatively,
Alright.
I will allow a skill check of the appropriate sort if you can justify that skill.
We will. Let me look at that really, really fast. I'm just scan my proficiencies.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm trying to use reasoning and logic.
I mean, you literally have the academia lore skill.
It is the academia, and that is +17. And a lot of my stuff is based off of like what we've learned. College is our identity, man. Like,
All right.
like, come on. I'm gonna say this like as I hit the roll button. Like, come on. We went to college. We both know this.
Dude.
Fuck.
As soon as
We
you
know
said,
this. We both went to college. We both went to college. Please.
As soon as he said we went to college.
like, I should have known Giuseppe was
He remembers
gonna...
his college days more than you. He remembers all the shit times of it too.
Please don't let me be good. Nothing, please.
We'll come back.
He remembers all the frat dares you did.
We'll come back to that. Who's next on the list?
There were fun times and bad times. We need to know both. Come on.
Go.
It's me time? Okay.
We stole from those
I remember
who
now.
didn't. We stole from those who didn't need them. And we stole from those who did need it. It was indiscriminate but fair.
Yes, I remember now. Every little hard act, every single regret. I know why you want to stay hidden. It hurts. It tears us apart to know what we've done. But we've grown. We are not the same person we once were. And as much as it hurts, I need you. And not just me. There are others who are going to need you. The things that are happening out there. We need this knowledge. And we need to move forward. By just hiding away, we're not going to be able to change things. And we are not going to be able to prevent things like this happening for other people. If we can move forward. And only with this knowledge can we'll be able to put an end to this. No more regrets.
See, I fucking hate you because I have to give a hero point for that.
Yeah. Your little Emmy. Your little Emmy performance.
Good job.
Jesus. And I guess it's up to you to decide what skill would be best applicable in this situation. It does sound like a proper diplomacy, but based on your own personal character growth and your proficiencies, naturally, you can tell me what skill you'd like to apply and then help me make sense of it.
Literally any, as long as I can make sense of it.
Because with Goose, he made sense of it with academia. He did go to college. He did study.
And he did.
And he did point out that he indeed went to college, and then God punished him for it, as he does. I'm kidding.
We don't know that yet. 20 is a good number.
20 is a good number. 20 is very much a good number, yes. All right.
For the most part, diplomacy is the highest thing I can think of. Deception is the same. My thievery is 19, and I suppose you could justify that as, like, you know, stealing a part of myself back that doesn't want to be taken.
All right. Roll thievery.
Okay, I better roll good.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hey!
I'm
You got
gonna use a
over
hero
20.
point for that. If it doesn't work, I'm rolling a hero point for that.
All right.
So, do I need to do a hero point?
It will be up to you, but we'll come back to you. Now let's go over
be too late.
to
Oh, you
Miss
probably might.
Lies.
Okay, can the thing even talk to me considering its jaw?
Telepathy?
Literally
Telepathy?
sounds-
Oh yeah, the entity is still in there.
No.
So
It literally sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
it's more so.
mean,
Do you remember the clicking noise in The Grudge?
Ew.
Oh my god. Or like from Last of Us, the clickers.
Yep.
Ew.
Oh my God.
So this version of Lies is making noises, but it's very clear that it is conveying an edge of suffering here. That in spite of the fact that you and your entity share a body and a sense of symbiosis now, it wasn't always the case. And in this instance, this version of you was just a meat puppet vessel. And inside of it is pure hunger, pain, and a longing just to eat more because it was never enough.
How is the entity responding to this? Because that will determine how I approach this.
I don't appreciate that this version of me is primal and animalistic. Lies? Would we want to bring this in?
I trust you now. I didn't know what you were at first. I didn't even know if that was something I should remove from me. But, despite your urges sometimes, you've been nothing but trustworthy. I feels like I can accept every part of you, regardless of what that is, even if that is this. Especially knowing what had happened now. And this will essentially be the moment Lies reaches out a metaphysical hand, or a mental hand, to the entity, and this will be the first time that she offers to let it take over. But this time not to feed, but to protect, if things go south.
Your hair grows and it acts as long tendrils that go on a sort of defensive posture, almost surrounding you, and yet it reaches out in a strange sense of communion where the reflection does something similar, where the tendrils are not just the hair, it's the long fingernails that as soon devolve into a sort of tendril coming out of the mouth, the eyes. Roll your best roll. Your best check that kind of goes and coincides with this, of trying to commune.
Oh, it's nature.
And assimilate. Nature? All right, let's see the roll.
Yeah, nature. Plus 19.
Jesus.
Can I use my hero point?
If anyone has a hero point, if anyone has a hero point, you are welcome to use it.
I really shouldn't have wasted it earlier.
I would like to use mine if it was not enough.
God. Plus one more. All right. Plus one more. It went from 8 to 9. Wow. Why did I get 18 earlier? Fuck me. All right.
Okay. Because it seems like we kind of just want to avoid a fight, and frankly, I don't blame you guys. We'll do that. These reflections, as bitter as they seem, as reluctant as they seem, reach out their hand. For the version of Dole, who was wielding a pair of knives, the knives are sheathed, and he extends a paw. For Goose, who had a bomb at the ready that by all accounts looked like a miniature version of a nuke from Fallout in shape.
Oh my god.
Put it back in the bag and reached out a hand. And for Lies and the entity, the tendrils clasp, and these versions each go inside of their respective selves. So,
I cannot believe we went to college worked.
To be fair, that's Goose himself. It was just a random person. I don't think it would have worked.
Talk no
Fair,
jutsu,
like,
let's go. Naruto no shit.
Dole and I pulling out the anime speeches, and then here's Goose. We went to college! Please remember!
I was panicking at the end, okay? That 2 really sucked my heart until I remembered I had a lot of bonuses.
So Dole's gonna be like, if he failed, he's gonna like use his hero point, grab him in, pull him in for a hug, be like pleading.
You're touch starved. Please listen.
Let's see. Trying to see if there's anything that the mad poet does give in terms of information. Let's see. Oh. He will offer answers if you're looking for lowls.
That would be perfect.
That would, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
That was
are
exactly what we want. We know our past, so
you are
that's the
now
next step.
whole. This is good. This is very good. Lowls was fascinated with the seated one there, and was wondering if he could at one point become a champion to the innermost blot by which he worships. He looks over his Necronomicon, opening to pages, while your copies, while physically there and granting you strength and bonuses, if you try to open, the pages are blank.
Oh.
But for the mad poet, he opens to a page where he presents to you to observe what appears to be an illustration of a great mass of roots, tendrils, mushroom spores, and at the head of it, where they coalesce, is a great skull of what may have been a felled dragon. This is
Whoa.
this is the one by which he has sought to find, hoping to curry favor and to ascend as a champion to this great old one, the innermost blot known only as, and no amount of censorship that this entity can do can stop him from finally saying the name. Zamendor. In knowing...
Do we check or something?
Does anyone know that? Can we? Yeah. Do we
Actually,
know this name?
next question for you regarding this dragon.
Oh.
Those black dragons we fought were baby juveniles. That wouldn't happen to be the
No.
skull of an adult one. Okay.
It's the skull of
Also,
it's the skull
excuse
of an
me?
ancient.
Oh.
Yeah, and excuse me, tendrils, spores, hello?
Yes. So he explains further. You are already seated, and yet you maintain a level of independence that has not been previously documented. Surely Count Hazerton had found you fascinating enough and worthy of study in your time traveling together, hoping that perhaps if he too was seated, he could attain a level of independence. The truth of the matter is, he had gone mad. He acquired his information. He is going to Kathir to hopefully find the physical version of the very book I hold here and now. And
What was
there,
it called again? Zamin something?
Zamindor.
Zamindor.
I will spell it out.
Okay.
XHAMEN-DOR.
Wow, that's
Wow.
completely different than what I wrote down. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say I was way off.
Jamendor.
Hamendor. I thought it was spelling hamster for a second.
What?
I was expecting hamster to be in there.
Ham.
I had to do the hyphen bit though. Spider-Man. So, are you saying my name without the hyphen? Because I get the feeling you're saying my name without the hyphen.
My God.
It's the difference of
Oh,
Spider-Man to Spider-Man.
Indeed.
I see.
Is there so like now that we know the name, is there like any check we can do to be like, do we know any of this further? Like any one of us?
Occultism.
Yeah.
Do I have to
occultism.
bother with a roll?
You can roll occultism, and you really don't have to bother Shannon because the entity has his memories back too.
Oh, he does? Oh.
You have got to be.
Oh my god.
Dole totally.
Thank God that didn't roll with your reflection.
Dole totally understands everything, dude.
I got my memories back.
Oh, okay. That's not bad, but could be better.
I got a
That
30.
makes sense.
Magical
That makes
shit
sense
was
that you
never his
know.
forte anyway.
So with 25 and 30, what is shared is that Zamindor is a great old one that is associated, at the very least, only in rumor, mind you, with a cult. Very few people actually know the name Zamindor. For, you see, in knowing the name and knowing its identity, you become seeded.
Oh.
What?
Seeding isn't a physical thing, you see. Seeding is entirely of the mind. Those few who know the name of the innermost blot will always manifest traits where they differ in personality. They try to spread the word of the cult naturally by recruiting members, and while you don't physically see what is being done to their mind, to those who are mad, enlightened, or have acquired insight, they can see the manifestation of mushrooms and other such fungi growing upon the heads of those who have been seeded. To everyone else, it is a normal person, but to the mad or the enlightened, they are walking zombies, slaves to zombie
For a head.
Okay, can I
Well,
like
hold on a
spend-
second. Hold on. Does that mean, since the guy just uttered a name here, I mean, yes, we are in the dream realm, but because everybody here is seated, does that mean they were just protected?
So that's the beautiful thing. You can't
Oh.
seed what's already seeded.
Huh?
Right,
So
exactly.
you guys already had it.
Her name
So
is...
did you. He communicates with you.
Hi there.
Oh my god. Can I sell my insight?
I don't think it works like that.
Do you want...
I don't wanna-
That was like a triple whammy of like, oh, oops, shouldn't have done that, and oh, didn't matter.
You see, your lovely voice that lives in your head had been constantly protecting you so that you wouldn't hear the name, but because you can all hear him, he's already in your mind. Even as you hear the name now, you don't grow any sense of madness. You don't grow any need to become whole with the one. It's just normal name to you. Specifically to this group, this party here. And it's all because of the psychic connection shared with the entity.
Can Goose
Thank
like pat
you,
on his head and be
Mr.
like, is there mushrooms? Is there mushrooms on my head right now?
There are no mushrooms on your head.
And I have to ask, throughout this explanation, do you know anything more? This,
I
the
only
man
know...
here says it's just rumor, but do you know?
Oh, you're asking the entity.
Yeah, I am.
I only know that I came in as one, was separated, and then found you. That is how I have been for roughly 10 millennia.
I see.
It is more than likely that you have acquired independence by means of survival. In any case, regardless of your explanation, it cannot be denied that you are all seeded, just not by the innermost blot. Therefore, you were always protected. You were always given an opportunity to hear the name but never become a slave to it. And so, you have that advantage going for you. For Hazarton Lowls, on the other hand, regrettably, he left a piece of himself here that probably would have aided in some level of defense. I know he's beyond the dunes in that direction. He is simply afraid, and he has every right to be. But, nevertheless, you have acquired what you seek. You know what Laos is after. The question is, having this information in mind, do you still wish to pursue him?
We've come this far.
There's one thing I'm certain of. Nothing is going to stop me from stopping him.
Even if it means that you are to put down a mad dog.
Absolutely.
Very well. Then, unless you have further questions for me, you are welcome to wake from this dream. I hope that you will leave with open minds, and now, forge your own path.
Thank you.
There is one question that I wish to ask you before I give.
For your time in suffering at the hands of the countless nightmares of these lands, you are entitled to such.
I think this is one that Sylvanas kind of want to wait until everybody else wakes up and he wants to ask before he leaves.
Oh, come.
Goose.
You say that in front of everyone, and
Guess
Goose
what?
is staring at you.
Guess what? We've had to hear about your drug addicts and your drinking in your college. Let me have this. Thank you.
Very well.
If he relays that to everyone else, then Dole is more than happy to comply.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is something I want to ask, that's all.
Okay.
If it's something you want to ask him in private, then we can head
Yes.
on. We'll meet with you later.
Alright.
Alright, how do we leave?
With
Delete.
you leave with the power of a door. The door that you weren't able to conjure before, but now you can.
Yay, let's go open the door over here.
All right.
Just take him off screen.
One by one, you wake up by going through the door. I will play out something that's important when you are waking, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So, you have a private audience with myself. What answer is it that you seek?
You have been alive for a very, very long time, have you not?
Alive is a relative term. Long have I taken the deepest sleep that any mortal man can take. Instead of awaiting a paradise or a punishment in the afterlife, I simply stay here.
You know, at the very beginning of this, what I wanted more than anything was to be immortal, to live forever. But as this journey has shown, it does not seem that that is the path that I truly wish to walk. My question to you is, if you truly had the chance to, would you change your fate?
Someone do the meme. Later, not now. Later, not now. Later, not now.
I'm being serious, you bitch.
I know you are, but I as soon as I heard that desk slam from Shanud, I already knew she wants to. She wants to bad, man. Okay. If I could change my life from the moment I had pursued the ways of the great old ones, no. Regret and the desire to change is a fool's folly. In the face of eternity, of those who will be here long after the last star in the night sky has been snuffed out, our lives, from beginning to end, are meaningless. The one enlightenment that I had achieved in my time before I committed to living in my little paradise here, I had learned that when I go, others will continue to live, and it is all pointless in the face of those who exist beyond our comprehension. That is what it means to be enlightened to the greater whole. It would be better that you focus on the little life you have before you. Appreciate it, every second, every minute, and every moment. For when it is gone, there is no going back. And to worry of things greater than yourself will only bring your downfall. So I ask you, is eternity worth it? To see worlds end around you? To see beings who view us as nothing more than pests and pestilence reign supreme, to watch the end of our stars, birth new ones, and repeat an endless cycle where all we do is suffer? Or do you stick to what you know here and now?
Well, I think the answer to that question is a lot easier than I initially thought it would be. I thank you for your wisdom. He does a, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, my friend.
I was about to say he does a courteous bow after he says that.
Very well. Travel safely, and in the comfort of knowing that death is the end, and that it is the end of your suffering, and end of all worries, regardless of the fear you may have beyond the black.
And with that, he looks back at him for a little bit, and then he bows one more time and starts walking over to where he saw the door.
Perfect. While you're going to the door, Kavriki will attempt to get her own favor. You will never know what that favor is. We will just continue onward.
Okay. He, before he goes to the door, he calls Rajo.
Was it everything that you hoped for, Master?
You know, I believe it was. I believe I knew the answer the entire time. I was just too blinded by curiosity and anger to fully acknowledge it. I will not lie to you, Raja. I am scared of death. Always have been. But sometimes the fear is what gives you life. It makes you wish to cherish the life that you have. Regardless of what may transpire after this, know that I do not regret freeing you from your place. I am glad to have you by my side.
It is a pleasure to be of service, sir.
And with that, he walks to the door.
When you walk through the door, and you are in that brief moment of white, that white void before waking, all of you, every single last one of you, hear, well, let me rephrase, I can't say every single last one of you, for Winter and for Sylvanas, this voice is new. For Lies, Dole, and for Goose, this voice is a voice that's similar to one that had been heard in your first nightmare at the first session of this entire campaign. You hear the you hear the same two words from a tired old woman. Wake up!
Fuck, I'm up.
The voice was not in your the voice was not in your ears.
It was in our brain?
The voice was in your head. Yes. Let me just activate that, put you guys back on the boat. So,
boat sound
This
effects.
tiny little boat. Oh, hello.
I will have to change. Ow, my ears. Ow, my ears. Ow, my ears. Why? I thought I deleted
it's quite
that.
loud.
I am stopping that. Absolutely not. We are not having that today. Thank you. Lord. Alright. So, there was no old... Shannon.
That's not me.
Who's right? Nate. School. Alright. Alright. You know what? Alright. I did allow the drawing tool. I did allow the drawing tool.
Yep.
Fucking blame
did
me
enable
right out of
that.
the gate.
Alright. So, when you wake up, there is no old woman anywhere to be found. It's yet, for the umpteenth time, another voice in your head.
Of course.
A mental sensation begins to fade from the startled minds, and it's that voice that shouted, "Wake up! You are now free, but to remain so, you must find me." And that voice fades away, as though interrupted by something going on in current events.
Wait, find what? Find what?
Find me.
If I had to guess, it might be the moth girl.
Nope.
No, that voice was
No.
not the same.
It was this very distinctly older.
Speaking
Also,
of
wait,
the moth
where is
girl, she did
Kaviki?
wake
Yeah,
up,
actually,
right?
wait, where's she? Oh well, I mean the tokens are kind of before we
She's like
came
in her
there.
physical body at this point, so she's elsewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
She's-
Winter.
Oh, I'll change Winter back. No, well, she woke up and she's still wearing her porcelain doll disguise, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it. How she was when she was asleep versus how she was when she is awake, two different things. So she's still wearing her disguise again. And yeah, no, there is no old lady here. And as for Kavriki, she wouldn't have gone anywhere if she went through that door. She wouldn't have been here.
Oh, she's waking
Yeah,
up
no,
in her
she.
Of course,
body
because
where
like
it was before.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. A
Which
question.
was where?
A question to be asked of the one who flung her there. You'd have to ask Clockwork.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. For
All right,
now,
I'm about sick of this C3PO.
this what?
C3PO.
C3PO.
Human cyborg relations. But yep, you wake up, you are here, you are whole, you have memories that were gone, experiences that were no longer there, are there again. You are whole. And the entity that would have probably have spoken, probably had a quip or something, seems more so reminiscing. And he takes a moment to share that with everybody. It's not overly intrusive. It's not overly harsh. He's trying to keep it as simple as possible. What he keeps seeing, and it's on repeat for himself at the moment, is a sea of black with speckles of light, the deepest reaches of space, a singular celestial body moving across it, just a chunk of rock, more than likely from a distant planet, more than likely from perhaps even just a belt of asteroids. It's difficult to say. And its collision course with a very ancient version of what Galarian used to look like before it starts to ignite in the atmosphere, and then the sequence ends. I keep thinking about that, and I don't like what that implies.
But that you're from the sky?
That is the earliest memory that I have before I became separated.
This was thousands, if not potentially millions of years ago.
No.
From the sounds of it.
Thousands, that I can confirm. What your historians refer to as Skyfall, or perhaps Earthfall. I'd have to double check and make sure. The great cataclysm that many of you attribute to a freak accident of the sky that had destroyed your ancient Thessalonian empire.
There is history to this arrival, then.
Oh, not Thessalonian.
No more Rune
Those
Lords.
fuckers again.
No more Rune Lords. No more. Leave me alone.
Did you meet Karzug?
That was the
Oh
rumor.
god, no, it's just...
Wait a minute. Wait, was Lies in the Entity a thing during or before the Karzug incident?
I'd like to hope I would like to think before.
Yeah, it would be before, because that's 600 years or so.
Give or take, yeah. And meanwhile,
Okay,
the stuff of
wow.
Rise of the Rune Lords was well over maybe... I was willing to say maybe a decade and a half to 2 decades. Maybe. Still haven't figured out a proper range for how I wanted to do that.
10 to 20 years.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time.
Man.
I thought it would have been like 15 or something.
Our
Probably
Rise of
closer
the
to
Rune
that.
Lords campaign feels like small potatoes in scope compared to this right now.
Welcome to HP
Little
Lovecraft.
bit, little bit.
It's made
To be fair, that was like meta speaking, that was the first adventure of Pathfinder, like first edition.
ever printed. Yep, that was the legendary first ever Pathfinder adventure path. Back when they were still adjusting between 3.5 edition of like Dungeons and Dragons to let's make our own rule system. And then now Pathfinder 2nd edition is like, so you remember D&D 3.5 edition? Well, forget all about that. We're making our own shit now.
Cool. Okay, so
Now
he
remember
keeps
all this
having-
stuff? Now what if you had none of it? And we'd start fresh again.
So the entity keeps having that vision. There's nothing after that initial crash until eventually he ends up meeting Lies, correct?
Correct. That's why he's annoyed by it, especially because there is no other context, there is no other information, there is just this one singular thing of just, oh, you know, there I am floating in the sky, I am descending very quickly, and then before the impact, nothing. So he can't even get a geographical sense of where the hole landed.
So there's still some form of like just having to recollect memories still. In that sense.
Or it was just trauma that was so intense that it just erased it entirely. That even reclaiming memories like that couldn't even get it.
You all got to be whole, and I'm still missing a piece. I'm starting to think it's not fair.
Oh no, it totally isn't there.
Well, maybe if we keep going, find some research about the starfall or earthfall, maybe that can help unlock a few things. Or even just continuing on this adventure. Starting with possibly finding out who this woman is yelling to us.
Hopefully we'll find that answer. It did sound...
That wasn't a recognizable voice to you?
Not to me. We heard it
I haven't
when...
even checked.
We heard it when we first woke up in the asylum, in the basement level. Wake up. The exact set of words.
I do want to ask now that because that when we tried to do a check on that voice before, I remember obviously we were in our fugue state. We had memory loss. Could we try again?
You could.
What do you mean try again?
Because we had lost memories when we tried to do that check of who the voice was when we started this whole campaign. But we got our memories back again, so theoretically we can try to recall again.
You're welcome to it.
With our whole
Can
memories.
We try, DM?
You can try.
What check would that be?
That is a good question, because there is really no role for it.
I am going to, at least for me, I'm definitely going to take care of, I'm going to use dubious knowledge when I roll too.
Let's see. So here's the thing. I'm now looking at the book a little bit more intently. You have no idea who this person is. Because you have actually never met them. They have only communicated to you once when waking you up in the first place from your Fugui state to now, as you're waking up willingly, you reestablished some type of faint link to them. It goes on and off as they try to reach out. And whatever is going on right now at the same time that you're traveling down the river, which your destination is like pulling up to the pier as we speak.
Shoot.
Oh yeah, your 3-month journey is at an end. You've completed your dream
3 months. Yeah, that sounds about right. It definitely has been felt like 3 months.
Which means I can finally close the fuck out of this book. Yep. We have completed successfully the dream quests on the river. We have completed all of them. It is done. This chapter of the campaign specifically is over. We're
not going to be on a boat.
You're right.
We did it.
You're not going to be on a boat.
We made it!
This campaign's been on a boat. I can't believe this.
Oh my gosh, it's going to feel so weird not being on this boat.
You'll get your
It's been our home, man.
You'll get your
Boat was my home for so long.
Because you now
I
arrive
don't know if I can have a life on land anymore.
You now arrive at Casimir. So
Casimir.
Cassomir.
Okay.
So
it's a lot simpler.
You arrive at Casimir. You are exactly where you were setting out to sail to, which means that now your journey to find Laos continues onward. You are able to, hopefully, I repeat the words, hopefully, achieve your next goals uninterrupted, without bullshit, and that means I have to sit down and prep the next book of maps and or potential revisions, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I only like a third of the next book.
Oh,
Really?
Cool.
we're about to see a bunch of
what
Monster Hunter stuff.
reason?
No, not as much Monster Hunter stuff, sadly. I would love to include more Monster Hunter stuff, but
You say
no.
that now.
Oh, by the way, what level are you guys right now?
Level 9
9.
right now. Our GM.
So, how would you feel about reaching level 10?
That would be awesome.
Yay! I
Oh, let me do
love
that
it.
now. Level 10. Woohoo.
Also,
Oh
I forgot to mention, my intelligence earlier gave me 2 extra versatile vials, so I'm wondering how many that's going to give me now on level up.
Oh, wait,
my
that's
HP
right.
is finally at 100.
Wait a minute. Wait. If you're at level 10, hold up. If you're at level 10, let me check something here. Does that
Huh?
mean you guys get another stat increase? Oh my god, you do. No.
Maybe.
Wait.
Does that?
Wait. No.
Well, you said the word level up, so I mean, I don't know. Them's the breaks.
No
Shit.
retreat.
Too bad for you, buddy.
I want
No.
you
Be so broken.
I want you to be real with me. How strong are you guys going to fucking be now?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
The only thing
until I get to
now I'm just more of a master of diplomacy.
You know, as long as you don't throw a bunch of rats at us, I think we should be okay.
I'm the master.
My acrobatics is 22.
Do I
My
get
thievery is 20. My stealth is
Wait.
22.
What are you
Do I
confused?
get anything?
What are you confused about, Wolf?
No, I'm just looking to see if I actually do get anything. Besides the stat increase.
Question. Did you make your key stat dexterity by accident?
Who, me?
Yes.
No.
I fixed it, don't worry. I already fixed it.
Oh, I should go to my attribute boost and uncheck manual entry, and then I'll fix it after.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. What do I get?
Did I have 2 key stats? No, I only had the 1. Okay.
Yeah, you only
Oh,
had
no,
one
I'm
key stat.
misremembering.
Each character only had
Why
one
do I
key
remember
stat.
2? Weird. Okay, good, but now everything's correct there.
Don't talk
Right,
about
right.
my babies like that.
So, yeah, we do get a point extra. Oh.
My God.
I'm going to increase my intelligence.
So y'all are going to be able to level up. Y'all are going to get stronger. And if you had a chance to change your fate,
Would you?
Ah, fuck off.
I'm just waiting for Shnun and Nate to say it because I know they wanted to.
Say what?
You had a chance to change your fate, would you?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
Yes.
What about second breakfast?
Ooh, okay. No, I like this. I like this.
I don't think he knows about second breakfast, Pim.
You can't just.
What's your third breakfast?
You
Supper?
you,
Dinner?
You
Lemon tea?
can't just.
Afternoon tea.
You can't just
Afternoon
keep
tea.
referencing this.
Presently.
God in heaven. All right. So let me actually do myself a personal favor. I'm going to try to find the other book real quick, skim through it, and have like just a deranged idea of what we're going to look forward to while you guys are leveling up your characters. Engage with the chat for a little bit, and I'll let you know what I find.
Cool.
Yo,
Hi,
chat,
chat.
did you know that Voon's a little shit? I hate him. He
Affectionate.
wants me dead. He wants me dead.
Affectionate.
Affectionate. What the fuck does that even mean?
He's joke. He's friendly. At
What
least
does
to
it
me.
mean to want me dead affectionate?
It's
honestly-
like how Wolf and Vince are.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
Dole and Voon are not a married couple.
We're not a married couple.
You're literally an old married couple.
Shut the fuck up.
Defeated. Shut the fuck up.
You just sounded so defeated today. Are you okay?
I am.
I don't know if-
am.
I don't know if couple's the right word, but definitely hate fucking.
What the fuck?
There's no fucking. There's no fucking. It's just hate.
Fair enough. Was it Vince? Is it the book?
No, just what I heard you people saying.
No, I don't know.
Oh.
We're gonna say shit. What are you talking about?
Okay, I just saw something that I really wanted to have, and I can't remember where it is.
If you need to, you can always just go to.
I just
If you need to, you can always just go to Path Builder and just go from there. Okay.
No, that's
I
what I'm
just
doing.
do it. I just do it on here. Really easy.
Fair enough.
I just realized Goose is finally gonna be out of 0 strength. He's finally gonna have a little bit.
wow.
Just a little bit. He's gonna have +1. His lowest stat still.
I'm checking to
Oh.
see if there's anything else on my sheet within Forge I need to change.
I was gonna try to boost intelligence, but it only did partial, so it didn't do anything. So
Okay. Now,
Pick up.
now I'm just gonna take
I will
a
destroy you.
quick glance at what we're doing, what our next chapter looks like. I can tell I'm gonna like this part of the chapter. Yes, yes. Very good. Very good. And it lost me.
Uh-oh.
Bless you.
oh, bless you.
Bless you.
Jesus, bless you.
Thank you.
Like, okay, maybe I was too harsh. It seems 2/3 of this story I particularly enjoy, and the final third, I'm probably gonna have a word with Schnun later, or Schnun and Wolf later, to figure out how the fuck I can improve it. So the good news is I don't have to do too much editing when I get to working on maps and stuff like that for the first 2 parts of the next chapter, where we will be doing some things and stuff, like raiding a laboratory. That's gonna be fun and exciting.
Ooh, mad
Ooh!
scientist laboratory.
You know what? I
Scientist laboratory.
Yep, the next chapter
Yes.
the next chapter is entitled The Whisper Out of Time.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I actually like that because that's actually
Oh.
a reference to like another story of H.P. Lovecraft's that, for avoiding spoilers, we're not going to talk too much about it because it's similar to like the Last Night of Sarnath. That one was also based on a short story that if anyone here had read it before, they'd have been like, yep, I know where this is going and none of
I'm
it
sorry.
matters.
I don't know why. That subtitle made me think about Doctor Who for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, God. But
Okay, let me see.
But yeah, we are going to enter Casimir, do a bit of further globetrotting, and let me see what I can expect here. I have to just keep on scrolling by and double check a couple of things. Yep, I will definitely be changing that because I do not fucking like it, and I will definitely be making some changes. We're going to have fun. It is going to be a good time. We are going to experience more horrors beyond our comprehension, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Yay.
In theory, this could
Didn't die.
in theory this could potentially actually be a slightly shorter chapter now that I think about it. That's crazy to me. But I guess we are due for a short chapter after we took so long in this godforsaken river adventure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, is that the end of the stream then?
I believe so, unless there's anything you'd like to share with the chat before we disappear and, do what we do.
I got something I want to share.
Go for it.
All right, so me and my girlfriend Cutie T Cat, we've been doing a bunch of streaming of Deltarunes, chapter 1 up to 4. We're currently on chapter 3, and I think we're not far off from finishing that. Hopefully by Wednesday, we should be doing the next part of that. So check out the Voices of Nathan YouTube channel or Twitch channel to check out the Deltarune streams. The VODs are all there for you to be able to catch up on.
Gonna fucking link it or what?
I'm on it. Jesus, you gotta be so like aggressive. Jeez, fuck.
You're promoting this like a fucking used car salesman. You're not even dropping a link. Cringe.
I'm literally grabbing it as I do this shit. There it is. There's the link.
What's been your best moment recently? Entice people. What kind of debauchery have you been up to?
Oh, so okay. I get yelled at a lot by my girlfriend because I'm like really stupid. And she's like, Nate, you're
What's
so
the most
bad at
been-
listening. I'm like, no brain, no function.
I mean, you
Right.
do have ADHD brain, so that doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
So if you want to see him fuck up and then redeem himself immediately after, or prove Danny right and just make her face palm the entire time, please tune into some of those streams. Have a good time. Maybe spam his chat with emotes. Do that. Definitely do that.
Oh, did you know you can do the freaking lol face emote from like 2010?
What?
What was that one?
I found this out during my last stream. One of the viewers showed this to us.
Is it?
If you type in awesome, you get to do that.
Oh my god!
What the hell?
Yeah, look in
Wait,
the chat
what?
right there. You get to do the lol awesome face.
How
What
do
about-
you type it again? Just lol awesome?
No, so literally this. Just without the spaces.
Oh.
Is there?
Yeah, no, they made it a fucking emote you can do.
Oh my god.
Somebody on the last stream taught me that. So we get some cool bits of information sometimes too.
They don't have like the.
I think I did it wrong.
You did. You didn't have the brackets thing. You see the
Color
brackets there?
I did.
How did you do it right the first time and then fuck it up the next time?
I was trying to spam it and it wasn't working with me.
Just copy paste it.
That's what I did. I control A, C, and then control V. It didn't work.
Oh, I see. It did it without the.
There you
we
go.
go.
The
Brings it back
Vince
to
did it
2010,
off
doesn't
the
it?
official one.
Oh shit! Here we go.
There it is.
There's the spam. Okay, so the more you know. I was gonna try to advertise my streams, but I am still figuring my stuff out on my end, so I'm not gonna do that.
Well, at least tell them where they can find you.
Well, you've already mentioned it, so you drop your fucking stream link, head ass.
Yeah, fucking
Nah.
coward.
Nah.
The bullying's going to
coward.
you now.
I'll do it for you now. Okay, I'm gonna fucking do it for you.
What the fuck do you mean?
Wow, absolute bitch pussy needing other people to drop his stream links.
I know. Get a load of this guy.
Shut the fuck
Fucking
up.
making the white man work. Jesus.
I mean, yes.
Okay. Jesus.
I mean, listen. We started
Here
this
is
stream.
the YouTube link
we
for Mr. Sparky Raptor.
we started this stream with like talks of racism. It's only appropriate to end this stream with talks of racism.
Man, it sure is a
Naturally.
good thing that we are a racially diverse group of friends, huh?
Let's see.
Yeah, I guess that works, huh?
Let's see what we got here. We have a chocolate man, a caramel man, two pasty bit. Well, actually, wait. Hold on.
Use fucking me.
Emery, are you a pasty
Yeah.
bitch?
Oh yeah, I am.
All right. So
I'm
Why
white
are you
passing.
asking them that?
I have to
Why are you
double.
asking them that?
I gotta
You've
double
seen
check.
them.
I gotta double check the DNA.
You met them.
I gotta double check the
You've met me.
DNA.
You've seen me. Wait a minute. Yeah, you've seen me
All right,
physically like
all right,
3
all
different
right.
times. What do you
So,
mean?
chocolate man, caramel man, and 3 pasty bitches. Okay, there we go.
You put some respect on that pasty bitch. I'm fucking Irish. You leave me and my kind of fuck alone.
Okay, fine.
Keep
I'm
our
the
name
most
out
cancelable
your
one
fucking
here.
mouth.
This is who I am.
There was so much passion in that. What the...
Now, if only you were a ginger Irish, you'd be the full package.
Oh hell no.
There is a stray red hair somewhere in that pile. Somewhere.
There better not be. I will rip it out myself.
All right.
I
Well,
don't
Better
care
than having
where
white
it is.
hair.
nice to see you, chat.
Oh, by the way, Puffs and Poffles is coming out Wednesday, right, boys?
Yeah.
I would do all my work.
Nate review. Nate
Nate,
review.
Vince,
Nate review.
I
Nate
will
review.
Nate.
Review. Review. We gotta finalize it. We gotta review the second draft.
Oh wait, Puffs and Poffles. Yeah. I thought you were talking about, no, because I thought you were talking about the other one.
Yeah, we gotta do that off stream. Bye, chat.
Bye.
My chat.
Bye, chat.